I just like the fact that it's like we're talking about aphrodisiac chocolate. And then Liz goes, hot chocolate. Yeah, let's do that then. Justin's like, yeah, that's definitely something different.
You know what?
Oh, boy.
Fuck it. I'm not even gonna keep going. I'm not gonna keep the joke going anymore. This is I'm done.
Johnny's already started the music. It's like he's already started the recording. We're just sitting here talking about all that.
Talking about boner chocolate.
Oh my goodness.
Johnny, are you gonna try the hot chocolate or what?
Johnny's like trying not to
Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show in which a bunch of idiots have no clue what the heck they're doing. Sit down and save the world. Once again, I'm joined by the boys, and today we are here back on the land of galore, a place I hope you guys have been before. If not, welcome in. Hi, I'm Johnny. I'll be DMing for this session. These are the players. These are the
I want to go home, but I'm at my house. I don't know where to go.
True. That's real.
So,
I'm crying at this point.
okay, so for all of you amazing people, last time we left off in the land of galore, the party had made their way to a cave nearby to go and find a little bit of a smuggling ring in hopes to maybe obtain some of the supplies for themselves so that they don't have to pay any bills in their house ever. However, upon reaching there, they found that there wasn't just supplies. They found enough explosives for a doomsday plot. Crates upon crates, and also some of the crates weren't real. They were mimics. But, you know, none of that really matters. They found enough bombs in there for a doomsday plot. And so, after opening them and everything, they started taking the explosives out and had to figure out what to do with them. So, they used, they grabbed their trusty friend, Yorn, and their good old goblin they kidnapped at the beginning of the series and made their friend
Kidnapped.
I deny these allegations.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's dude.
know what you're talking
Every D&D party does this. Like you find a goblin to kidnap for the entire series.
Hey,
Find a
this
goblin
is
with a
after
funny
shock,
name and adopt
To be
them.
fair,
We saw a goblin, we're like, I want it, and we just grabbed him and ran off.
Yeah. So with their trusty friend Yorn, they used his hither staff to create a portal on the bottom of a raft and created a portal pretty much on a board that was just kind of sitting around. And yeah, so sending that raft out to the sea and Ugg using a large rope to fling that thing around in the water so it doesn't get too far. Now they just have to dump a bunch of explosives in it. However, in one last second ditch effort to try to get this through, it looks like they were being watched the entire time. And so the party, deciding that it's more important to get rid of the explosives, was just about to get started when a pack of goblins seemed to surround them. And upon the midst of trying to figure out who they were, one stepped out from the crowd. Throwing the cloak off, they see a person that, well, the players recognize, but none of the characters do. It seems that once again, we get to finally introduce the one and only Fidget.
Who?
We did technically save her.
man, this girl is weird. Maybe we should dump her. In the
Yeah,
ocean.
but it's not. But it wasn't. I mean, you did, but it wasn't like there wasn't really like an introduction.
There
It was like
no.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
saying, like, or at least we've seen her once.
yeah. Okay, so moving on.
So anyways.
Anyways,
Anyways, The party, now surrounded, is going to have to figure out what they are going to do.
I am still on the raft, by the way, so...
Well,
That's
definitely
fine,
not
guys.
fight, because I have 13 health. 13
it's-
health.
Wait, why do you only have 13 health?
Did we long rest?
No. No, 'cause-
Yeah, I thought we did. We did after the mimic fight.
Oh, we did?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you did. You took a long rest after the mimic fight. Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
long rest. Alright, then I am not on. I am on 73 health. It's fine. Alright.
Did a
I am
Did-
no longer on life support.
Oh, that's why Zephos didn't come outside before until the very end. He blew a bomb up inside.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I was pretty low health because I blew up.
Let me blow up one. All of them would go off.
He was sitting there like trying to like command the zombies, see what else he could do with them, and unfortunately, it looks like one of the commands didn't go through too well, and you know the whole like go hit something ended up being TNT. He's like, no!
I thought it was the mimic also. I thought the mimic just beat the hell out of me. I'm pretty sure that also happened.
He did. Yeah, he
'Cause I
did
think
do
I
that.
almost died.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yes.
mimic beat the crap out of you.
Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the explosion. I think the mimic
No,
definitely
he-
just
he did do
pummeled
that.
me into an existence.
Yeah, no, he did that.
He totally freaking did that.
I do think that down on the beach, I'm pretty sure it is just Morgoth, Rilo, Zephos, and Yorn. I think I'm up on the ridge, and then Doug is with
Yeah,
Raph.
you're up on the ridge, kind of looking down and getting a gist of the situation. And then Ugg is kind of just spinning in a circle, creating a whirlpool with the raft and the rope.
Having a little bit of fun out there.
So he's like flying around, and y'all just hear like a random voice in the distance, just like, "I'm Aquaman!"
Aquaman!
And of course, you know, you get the one goblin. Who's Aquaman?
That's
What?
really good.
He's not in this universe!
What?
So yeah,
Who are you people?
just a random goblin. Hey bird, what's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Tony! What's your
Fuck
name?
you, Tony!
What Tony was
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
anyway.
Yeah. So, with all of you being surrounded, there are goblins on the ridge, on the beach. There's some like all around the sunken or the shipwreck, kind of on top of it, and like inside the broken pieces itself, aiming guns at all of you. You're completely surrounded. Yorn holding the board in his hand still. Just goes,
Well,
it's a pleasure to meet you. And you see the goblin girl in front of you. She kind of looks at all of you and just goes, "Are there any more of you?"
Do I still have control over my zombie?
No.
Yes, you still. I believe you still have control. Well, is it just a simple animate undead?
Yeah, I'm
Like
pretty sure it's just an animated undead.
I think that goes away at the end of long rest.
Yeah, I think it does. I think I have to go raise another one.
So if well, I think can't you use this? You can use same corpse, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
really-
if you want to use a spell slot right now, you could just go. You can
Yeah.
say that you did it before you walked out.
All right, yeah, I
use
did
the
it before I
same
walked
corpse. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
animate dead. Cool, cat.
Yeah. So
All right, perfect.
yeah. So you see, of course see the goblin look around, and she just goes, So are there any more of you, or is that going to be the last surprise?
You want to see a surprise? I'm gonna have my
No.
zombie break dance.
Oh, okay. I would you just hear me. Whew, thank God.
Ace is gonna do some breakdancing. Can I do that?
Yeah, I need you to roll the zombie for performance.
Performance? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Low enough, his legs just fall off.
11. It's not great. It's not
Oh,
great.
an 11.
Yeah.
So as he's sitting there, he's trying to break dance and everything, and you've got that one goblin off to the side. He puts his gun down, and you just like hear him just like.
Man.
So like he's literally just. And all the goblins are just looking at him, and she looks back over all of you and just goes, "So this is your entire crew?"
It should be.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, from my knowledge, it seems you all have come across something that might have been in that cave, and by the looks of, well, that board, it seems you were trying to get rid of it. Would you like to share what that could have been?
Were you going to buy said goods?
Or do you work with like the Royal Guard or something?
The Royal Guard? No.
Well, could you
Can we
care to
trust
explain
you?
who you are first?
Well, if you sure want to know. The name's Fidget. You may or may not have heard of me, but honestly, I'd prefer if you haven't.
Okay.
Can I just have my zombie like burr in Justin's ear? Just.
You're over by the cave. They're kind of in the
You're,
middle of the
like,
beach.
way-
Oh dang!
over.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
No.
yeah. If you're wondering who this crew is, let's just say we are a group of individuals that have come together for a cause. And that cause is getting whatever that was that you found inside the cave.
For what?
Roll intimidation.
Oh, it's an intimidation check. If I mess this up, I'm gonna be so mad.
You got this.
22.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
You see her, she looks over at one of the goblins, and you see a finger kind of go up and give a little flick forward. That goblin, with his weapon already trained, is going to shoot a shot at Yorn, and it's going to basically trying to hit Yorn. Yorn slightly moves the board to the side to block it as he notices this. And the bullet, you just hear the splash of the water through the portal.
What is wrong with you?
I don't think you understand how important the things are that's in that cave.
Let me guess. You're probably a full-on person that just somehow became a villain for some doomsday cult, right? So you're gonna go and blow up Hestia, so you can take it over or something, aren't you? Isn't that it? Isn't that it?
What?
I look at who's next to me? Is it just Yorn next to me, or is Rilo there too?
No. I mean, you, Arilo, Yorn. Oh gosh, is that Zephos? Well, Zephos is at the cave. So
Yeah.
you, Rilo, and Yorn, you're kind of like back to back in some way, but yeah, you're all three near each other.
Can I
Yeah.
walk up,
I'm gonna look at them and just be
like
like,
listening on the conversation, but like be
I'm not-
like in the back enough
as
to
you
where
as you try to
I'm
like
creepily
as you
stalking?
start to yeah, Zephos, as you like try to take a couple steps forward, you know, one of them like shoots a shot at your foot.
I'm just gonna have my zombie like at them, and that's it.
Man. Roll intimidate. No, I'm just kidding.
On that one, I don't think anybody's intimidated.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So Morgoth, what were you gonna like whisper over?
I was just like, I mean, come on, we've heard this before, guys. Going, are you guys like part of some doomsday plot or something?
Doomsday. What?
I don't
Wait.
know, man. There's a bunch of bombs and stuff up there.
No.
I'll
Well,
just let's.
well, yeah, we came to get them to.
Who?
Wait. Wait. Were you not the ones who stole these?
No! We killed most of the guys that stole these.
And you see her look back, and you could literally see one of the body y'all left inside of the shipwreck, like laid down with basically just bled out, and she goes, "Oh, well, that actually settles quite a bit."
Oh, is that what you were here for? Is to kill those guys? Yeah, everybody but like their leader.
I was
and
thinking
maybe
of
one the
stealing
guys dead. So, wait, what'd you say, Aurella? I'm sorry. Say it again.
What was that, Arado?
Well,
What was that, Arilo?
Aurello?
Looks like Rilo had something to
Yes.
say. I don't know.
Say it again. I didn't hear you. I genuinely did not hear you.
I said I would have stolen it too.
Not. I'd look at him. I'm like, not the time, please.
Well, if you didn't steal these, then you're not gonna mind if we take them, right?
What are you taking them for, if I may ask?
None of your concern.
Come on. I mean, our goals may be aligned here. If we can
And
help
what
out.
kinda- And what kind of goals are you having? By the looks of it, you're trying to dump them.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall in the wrong hands.
It was for selling them.
I mean, hey, at least we didn't have the stupid idea of detonating it.
Yeah, roll for persuasion.
Come on, baby. Give me 26?
You said 26?
26. I had a plus
Okay.
9 in that, too.
Oh, wow.
My charisma's maxed.
So,
Crazy.
you see her kind of like look over toward the cave itself, towards Zephos, and then back at you guys. And she goes, "Well, we have somewhat similar goals. You see, I am not wanting to dump these, but I'm not wanting them to fall into the wrong hands either.
Uh-huh.
You see, we've actually been tracking down a group of people, and, well, these group of people, I
Uh-huh.
believe, might have been the contacts that were supposed to meet here.
Oh.
So I'm sorry for the little bit of confusion. We thought maybe you were them. But
Oh, yeah, no.
seeing as, and she looks over at Zephos and then back at you guys, as some of you don't look suspicious.
What's that mean?
I look at her, I give her The face of yeah, I totally get it. My helmet's off. You can see my face.
Yeah.
Am I cloaked in shadow or am I just a dude?
Could be edgy in the corner. I don't know.
I
feel like I'm
assume you're
close to
just
shadow.
24/7
I think
edgy.
you're always just the dude.
You're just. I think you're just always edgy.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say I'm cloaked in shadow continuously.
Well, I do have to say, this is a very. It's a very strange scenario that we're in.
Yeah, I know. You're
Because-
telling me.
Because none of us can actually confirm nor deny the other's intentions.
Very true.
So, how about I propose something?
Go on.
We have the means to transport everything inside. I know there were other things other than just, the, I guess you could say the weapons.
Uh-huh.
We can take the weapons off of your hands, and you can trust me that it will be used for a good cause. And we'll transport the rest of the things inside for you, because we didn't come here for that.
Okay.
What do we
However,
get?
as a bit of insurance that you're not going to cross us, we're going to have to take one of you as hostage.
That's cool. I'll go.
She looks like somewhat surprised when you say that, and just like, well, you see, as you're the one that's kind of being their diplomat, we were kind of thinking someone that's a little more, and she looks right at Yorn, fragile. And he's like, oh, no. No.
I've died. He hasn't. Does that make me more fragile now?
No.
Yeah, fair. Honestly.
Not to mention too, since you're the one that likes to speak for your group, it would probably be best if we continue the relationship of having the two leaders of our groups being able to speak. Having you inside of a prison cell somewhere would not exactly suit that. So we're going to keep your friend as insurance. And Yorn goes, you're not taking me! I'm not going anywhere! And he, like, charges straight forward. Ah! And he slams the board on top of a goblin, making him disappear. And he just goes, oh. And Ugg, you hear, like, a splash go from under the raft, and it kind of just bounces a little bit.
Ugg's gonna, like, look under the raft.
As you look under, you see a goblin just like sitting there, like trying to he's attempting to swim, but it seems he doesn't know how to swim, and he's just sitting there sinking in the water.
Poor guy.
Ugg is going to help him onto the raft.
Well, it seems now we have one of yours in our charge.
That worked out
Well,
quite well.
I look at you and I'm like, it's probably right we send somebody too. I lean over to him. I'm like, why did you do that?
Yorn just kind of whispers, just like, I panicked, okay?
Don't panic. I've got this under control.
Hey, you guys got it under control up there?
Johnny was like, you know what? I gotta get Ugg into this somehow.
You're right. I look up at Zephyr. Yeah, totally.
Cool. You good over there,
Please
zombie?
Please
True.
just stay where you are and don't do anything rash.
You said do something rash?
No!
Duke has a rash?
Alright. He said someone has a rash?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
And
got healing spells.
I whisper to where he can't hear me. I'm just gonna, mother.
Mother.
So
So anyway,
you see Yorn. You see Yorn. He like kind of glances back at you and then goes, "Do I have to?"
you're gonna be fine. We're gonna help them. Oh, we're gonna help them. They'll help us, and we'll come get you. It's just as insurance.
Okay.
If something goes wrong, well, I mean, you know what we can do. And I say that like out of earshot of Fidget. It's like, I mean, you know what we can do, man.
Do I need to leave the board with you guys?
I mean, we really don't need the board. I mean, I'll take the hither stuff, though. I'm not gonna like attune to it or anything, but if you don't want them,
Not my staff.
we don't steal it off of you.
Fine. And so
Highway robbery.
he's gonna like reluctantly hand over his staff, and he's gonna go, "If you break that, I know spells that could break you into 1,000,000 pieces."
I've already been broken into 1,000,000 pieces, but I'll keep it safe. You're fine.
Yeah, he rolled a 10 on intimidation, so yeah.
Can I roll intimidation as a counter?
Yeah, sure.
A 15. It wasn't that bad, but you know.
He just goes, "Yeah, I know, you've already died, you've been in more fights, but you did die to a mimic, so..."
Yeah, well, you know what? It was a noble sacrifice. How about that?
Not really, we all were trying to pull it off of you, but nonetheless, okay.
I'm gonna let them keep you.
I'm gonna let
Wait,
them
what?
keep
No,
you
no,
in
no, no, no,
space.
don't do that, don't do that!
So take it back. No, I'm done. I didn't say that. But I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You know what? Fine. Take him. We have one of yours. Just mutual. Just do a mutual insurance policy. How about that? We'll return our boy to you once everything's, delivered.
Well,
And then you can give our boy back.
that does sound reasonable. Okay.
Are we getting anything out of this deal, guys? Or are we just getting screwed?
No, that we're getting the magic stuff we came for in the first place.
The
Zepho's
magic
like,
stuff.
sees Yorn walk over and basically walks over to the goblins over at the shipwreck, and they're like completely surrounding him and everything.
Hey, what's he going over there for?
We're doing a trade. It's fine.
A trade for what?
They're gonna help us transport some stuff.
Does it benefit us?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
A random goblin out of nowhere just goes, "Wait, are we sex trafficking now? I wasn't told we were doing that."
Just hear Morgan go.
Alright, cool.
No.
Fidget looks over at this
No.
goblin, pissed off, and with literally just with the point of her finger, another goblin just fucking smacks him in the back of the head.
I have like my hand cuffed over my mouth. Just like, oh my god. My professional.
I would like to point out.
The zombies
I would like to
shut.
point
Is
out
his
that
jaw
I
dropped
don't
on
think
that one?
that we were given I don't think that you guys gave Ugg an actual signal to come back. You just said, "Hey, go out there and keep with the
Yeah.
boat."
Oh.
Cat's just, watching.
Also, I'm pretty sure the staff is what's considered the center point for the spell. So if you guys leave far enough away with the staff,
Nah, it's not
Or is
staff,
it-
it's portals.
Yeah, we don't really need it.
If the portals
the portals,
move
gotcha.
more than a mile apart, yeah.
okay.
But what was I gonna say? I guess, and I'm gonna give her a map. I guess I have a map of Hestia. I'm sure I probably do. But so can you maybe write down the meeting point where you want to meet to trade our people back?
Yeah, sure, I can do that. And she walks over, to your map, and she takes it, and then what she does is she takes out a piece of paper, and she starts drawing basically a terrain. It's a little bit north of where you guys are, over to the east. But you find that instead of being on pretty much on the peninsula where you guys are, you find that their outpost, that she tells you, is going to be a little bit north, inside of a cave. Meet us there. That is where we have one of our outposts, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But remember to come alone, because if we find anyone other than the ones that are here, well, let's just say you might not be walking out of it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So before I go, is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I mean, we have friends, but I'm not gonna jeopardize this just to get free loot. I mean,
Well, like I said,
More
you need
gets
to
so done with adventuring now. He's just like, I'm gonna retire.
And so she looks over at Zephos and a zombie, sees sees you and O'Rilo there. She sees Ugg out in the water, and she goes, "Okay, well, if this is all of your friends, these are the ones I expect to see there." So,
Okay.
Am I a friend?
Yes, and
I
Oh
don't know what
gosh,
that
this.
means.
Oh gosh, this means that Liz can't come.
I gotta stay behind.
wait, hey, Fidget.
and as she's starting to walk back to the shipwreck, she turns back to you and goes, "Yes."
There's a rogue you can't see up on the hill. Yeah, she's gonna become really sneaky and tiefling.
The goblins on the ridge all just turn around and start blasting at the bushes behind. I need a dexterity saving throw from Katarina.
I mean, you kind of scared them with saying there's a rogue on the ridge. That's a tiefling.
That was not a good description.
What you should have
Baseball.
what you should have
my
said is, yes, we have one other friend. She's here with us, and she's hiding on the ridge right now. That's what you should have said.
So anyway, I
Not-
started blasting.
Not
is a
there's a
22.
rogue on the ridge.
22. Okay, so you managed to dodge pretty much all the shots. And after they finish a quick barrage of shots in your direction, Fidget kind of just glances up there, gives a little bit of a motion for all of them to come over and regroup with her, and they all kind of start walking away from that part of the ridge to I guess to another, pretty much up the ridge some more to kind of clear the view. And Fidget just waits for Katarina to come out.
Yeah. After I dodge all of the bullets and bolts and so on and so forth, I'm gonna walk up to the ridge and just have my arms spread out what the fuck? But I'm not saying that. My expression's like that.
Morgan has both of his hands up on his head, oh my god, that's the I'm I was trying to be transparent. Apparently, I was opaque. I'm sorry.
Oh, you were tinted.
Say what?
Can I hear? Can I hear that from
Said
where
no,
I'm at?
you were tinted.
You're tinted.
I look at Ugg and I'm like, "You're very funny, Ugg," and I kick sand. Just like,
Ugg is still like out in the boat in, the water.
water.
So
I just yell, "You're very funny, Ugg!" And Ugg didn't actually like say anything. I'm just having like a schizo moment.
I mean, could you hear him through the portal?
Yeah, I probably could have heard him through the portal. Actually,
No, you can't.
I can't.
Okay.
What do you mean?
the water, it's facing water. You're gonna hear water.
You're gonna hear. Well, not only that, but the portal is currently face down into the sand.
Well, you know what? Morgan has been a schizo moment in a minute. So that's...
He just imagined Ugg saying that from traveling with him for so long.
Yeah, like, like I would have pretended like you actually said it, but I didn't hear it, and then I just said it anyway. So you're just like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna start making my way down.
You know, it's always fun when it's like you've been with a person for like so long that you just, even without them being there, you just know what they're gonna say.
I know he's talking junk right now.
Yeah. So, Fidget kind of watches as Katarina, comes down the ridge and everything. You're gonna walk normally. You're not gonna like climb down
Yeah.
the ridge.
You
Okay.
know, I'm just walking.
So you walk down and
Do a backflip.
you approach the line of goblins that's currently standing on the beach. Their weapons still, they're kind of relaxed and everything, but like they still have their weapons in hand. They start to somewhat move out of the way as you start walking through, and Fidget looks over to Moragath and goes, "Is this all of your friends?"
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. In that case, you will meet at the meeting point. And, well, you can leave all of this stuff here for the time being. We'll make sure to watch over it. And if you dare try to cross me, just remember. And she turns and starts walking, and you see a goblin have a dagger pressed up against Yorn's throat. And of course, Yorn's just like, you can see his face like.
Do you want to roll for intimidation on that, or
If he dies, I can always bring him back.
I roll my? Johnny, do you want me to like? Oh, do you want to roll intimidation or anything? Like, or should I just be peeing my pants right now?
I mean, I could roll it.
I actually want to see what she gets.
I am giving myself advantage because they do have Yorn.
That's fair.
Do for intimidation. That's gonna be a 19.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. You're not. I mean, it's not like you're peeing your pants because, like, yeah, they could kill Yorn, but you'll just kill all of them. But, you are a little bit worried.
Yeah, I don't want my friend to die, so
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah,
so-
I get it. I understand.
And so, you see the goblins somewhat disappear, but a couple of them stay back to start going into the cave and grabbing a few things. But as they are, as they're grabbing a few things, and getting stuff ready, you see a wagon come down the beach, and you start getting yourselves together, trying to think of something at this point to do, some plan
Right.
or whatever, and as you're kind of gathering your stuff from the cave, your actual camp stuff, you notice that it's not just one wagon, it's two and then three, and you see a lot of the goblins that were gone before coming back. It seems they stashed the wagons nearby before coming to check the place out, and before you know it, the place is full of wagons, and they are loading all of these boxes of dynamite on top.
Wow, okay, that's pretty interesting.
I assume that as we were packing up our gear, everything was relayed to me as to what was
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Ugg as to what was going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like,
No,
hey,
Ugg
give
has
me that
still has
goblin
no
real quick.
clue. He's just circling with the raft.
Ugg is still outside making sure
And
the raft is
I've
closed.
given you the signal to come in.
What signal?
But we
You
did-
never
but we
told him
didn't
a
we didn't give him
signal.
a signal.
You see
didn't
me
give, like, a
frantically
signal.
waving from the beach to come in. I don't know.
I'm barely gonna see you.
Roll
'Cause it's like, I guess stay within like a
performance.
mile.
Roll performance.
Roll performance.
Okay. 18.
Let's see. 18. Let's see how far he's gonna be. He's gonna be that far.
I mean, I've got to stay within a mile, so.
Yeah.
And I'm also staying where it's like a bit deeper, so I'm gonna be a
Ugg
bit out there.
does notice that you are waving like crazy. Out there. Now he's not 100% sure if this is another schizophrenic episode or if this is, or if this is for him.
Ugg sees you waving, and Ugg's gonna start like waving back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna flip the. I'm gonna give. Who's Ryla's next to me, right?
I'm there too, and I think Zephos.
Cat, hold this.
All right. I'll take
And I'm
whatever
gonna
it is.
flip the board with the portal still there, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl through the portal.
Oh god.
You just see just sees like like two large hands grab from under the
No.
raft.
It's under the map. I'm like in the air. It's under the raft. I'm up in the air. I'm not gonna see you unless you crawl out from underneath there.
I am. That's what I'm saying. You see two hands come out from under the raft and pull me. Like I pull myself up and I'm like,
are you sure?
Shore. And then I go back under the portal.
Here's the thing about that. You are in heavy armor, and you are like right above the water.
I'm holding onto the raft.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god!
Quick,
don't
wait. He's got his head through the raft. Somebody close the portal.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say, doesn't that require like an acrobatics check or something like that to try to do that?
Oh my god! Okay, here
Or you
I'll
just
stick
like
my
go to-
hand through and knock on the bottom. How about that? Is that easier?
I could go through the portal. Maybe,
Okay,
maybe
yeah,
easier if I did.
Cat, yeah, you go through the portal then. I was like, it's gonna be funny if you see me just like crawling up through the thing. Hey,
Like a horror movie.
you're right, yeah.
Alright, I'll slip through and
Yeah.
go into the
So,
water, swim
Yeah,
up.
as you kind of go through, you pull yourself, from under the raft, and you're kind of like holding onto the side of it in the water, swimming with it, and you're about to get Ugg's attention, but you just see the goblin kind of sitting there, just like, yeah. So I had this one friend. Oh man, dude, Chubbs was really funny, and we always played we played dice a lot. It was really good. I mean, do you play dice?
From time to time, yeah.
We should play sometimes. And dude, it's not only that, but my friends back at our outpost, man, we love playing games and stuff like that all the time. Did you have any friends that you play games with?
Oh
gonna
yeah,
pop
and
up.
I've got one friend that's really good at games.
I'm gonna pop up. Pardon me, dears. Hello. And I'm gonna just wave awkwardly at the goblin.
And
I'll look
he with a big bright smile, he just like,
I'll climb up onto the raft next, and then I'll look up to Ugg. Ugg, darling, it's time to get back to the shore.
Did you guys finish dumping all the dynamite?
No, apparently there's a new plan for all the dynamite.
Okay. Well, better, I guess, get my new friend here to land. Doesn't really like water that much.
no, not a fan of water. I can't swim.
Oh, darling.
And
Hi,
Ugg's gonna
baby.
like start like, Ugg's gonna start like directing like back to the shore.
I'll sit down and just start listening to the goblin.
So as you're riding back and everything, you know, he's sitting there talking a little bit. You're getting to know a little bit about him, and as they're pulling at the shore, like, you know, Morgath, Arilo, Zephyr are on the shore and everything, and you can just hear the goblin sitting there talking to them, like, and so, so there was like 30 of us, and we were like surrounding this dragon. There were like ropes going out, there was guns firing off, and man, it was such a cool time. Too bad the whole thing was fake, and well, the dragon was just a huge piece of wood that we found, and but one day it's gonna be real. It's gonna be a real dragon, and we're gonna fight a real dragon, but just not today, because I think we'd all die if it was today.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, I've tried that before. It's not fun.
Did
You fought a dragon before?
Yes, and then I befriended the dragon, and then we crashed into a stadium. It was fun. It was very fun. Those are good times.
What? It's like you just see his face is just complete shock. He's basically just frozen in shock at this point.
Zephos fought a dragon, but nobody wants to know Zephos' story.
on the little ride back to shore, did I happen to find out his name?
No, he never mentioned his name.
Schmebulot. I'm calling him Schmebulot.
Schmebulot?
Yes.
I would like to point out that Ugg hasn't asked for his name either. He just helped him up and just said.
Oh, yeah,
and just,
nobody
kept
asked
directing.
for his name. I'm just gonna call him Schmebulot. And I'm like, all right, well, I didn't ask for your name, so I'm just gonna call you Schmebulot. You're technically going to be our hostage. We're not actually gonna do anything bad here, but we technically have to tie you up for this.
Oh,
But why have him as a hostage? He's such a cool guy. You haven't gotten to know him yet.
yeah.
I mean,
Wait, what? Why?
Okay, here.
Why?
Fine. Hang on.
Why am I a hostage?
Because your boss took one of our people hostage.
Ah, yeah, she does that from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like a pretty chill guy. So, I mean, are you gonna run off or do anything stupid?
Well,
Yeah.
my boss
I mean, we're
says
gonna
I do
get
a
back
lot of
to your
things
boss,
stupid, but I mean, I'm not gonna try to run if that's what you're talking about. I mean, I don't see a point. I mean, it just seems like a lot of wasted effort. I'd rather use my time for something productive, like knitting. I like to
gambling.
knit sometimes.
You know what?
Gambling? No, gambling's evil. No, not gambling. Jeez.
Finally, someone who gets it. I tried gambling once. I lost too much money.
Yeah,
But just
gambling.
imagine if you win, though.
Yes, 99 fails.
you should have
Wait,
imagine-
when you were talking about dice, you were talking about gambling? Oh, no, we can't play dice together then. No, we don't play for money. We play just for bragging rights.
See, that's cool. I actually like this guy. This guy seems nice. But just know, if you try anything stupid, I'm tying you to my chest like a child. Like a little baby. Would you like that little baby Schmepulok?
Roll me intimidation.
Please, God, give me either a nat 20 or a nat 1. I got an 11.
You got an 11.
I rolled a 2.
You see him look like somewhat confused and just go, "Who's Schmebulok?"
Wait, what's your name again?
Well, you see, I have a lot of names. I've got stupid. I've got idiot. I've got that dumbass. I've got let's see.
Wait,
You really
My
opened
boss
up a
likes
can of worms.
my boss says that I am a no good piece of, and like at
All
that
right.
point, like yeah, you just cut him off.
Alright, so can we call you Schmebulok then? I don't want to call you that.
It's not the worst of the names. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So yeah, sure.
What are
Okay,
some of
well,
the better names you've been called then?
Yeah, what are some of the better names you've been called?
If you don't mind us asking.
Well, I had an old friend. We were talking for a while, and he used to call me Mind Goblin.
Mind Goblin.
Mind Goblin
Yeah.
is not. Ah! I start running in circles around the beach. Oh!
Zephos is just gonna like lay down on the floor.
He's got an aneurysm.
I miss
Zephos has gotta
Chaotic
compose
Morgan.
himself.
I totally miss Chaotic Morgan. But yeah. Well, well, how about this? We'll call you Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
Does that sound cool? I mean, you were talking about some dragon story, so.
With a name
Yeah,
like Mind Goblin, he's
Did he
doing
earn
some
that
dragon.
title?
You know what?
Is he really a Mind Goblin?
You know what? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
As the cool kids say, hells yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's his back alley name.
What? That's his back alley name.
That's his back alley name.
Mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
I'm just face palming.
It reminds me of Shark Tale and like the way that like he beefed himself up in that movie.
Oh my gosh, I love Shark Tale.
I love
Wait, what?
Shark Tale. How like Milo or yeah, like the gist of the Shark Tale was like he was like the cool kid.
Yeah, Oscar the Shark Slayer.
Yeah, Oscar the Shark Slayer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got it from.
Hey.
So, well, come on. I'm gonna be like, come on in, G. Let's go.
Okay. And like as he's like walking behind you guys, just like Mind Goblin. Yeah.
You.
I would. he just goes. I wouldn't mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
Oh God. This is just gets worse and worse. You have unleashed a scourge upon this land.
That's
What did he just say?
You have unleashed a scourge upon this land.
I've done more damage to this world than Zephos could ever do in this one instant.
Morgan, did he just say that he wouldn't mind Goblin a Dragon Slayer?
Yes.
You know, I just want to point out, I had a piece of paper and a pen ready to write down this guy's name. I no longer need to do that.
Legend tells of a goblin so strong he can slay dragons.
Oh my God.
He's known as the Mind Goblin.
He can gobble them too. I don't know.
Dog got out when Pizza Guy came, so
The bard sitting there singing. It's like, and he's known as the one Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer.
He's
Man, I would
some
mind
drag,
Goblin
all
the
right.
Dragon Slayer.
Did he kill a dragon? No, he didn't, but he wouldn't mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
You know, it's funny because it's also a dick joke.
That's the whole
He's a
point.
hero in all of our hearts.
So you've got Mind Goblin, these nuts. God, someone's dragon.
Alex is broken.
I'm just gonna go on mute for
So, you know, gather your things and start walking off. Where are y'all heading first? I mean, it will be some time before they can get everything out of the cave. So, I mean,
guess
it's your
we'd head
choice.
back into Hestia.
Okay. So, you gather your stuff, start heading back to Hestia. It's about half a day's travel. It's not incredibly far, but it's also not incredibly short. So you spend a little bit walking, and a few hours later, you finally arrive at the eastern gate of the city of Hestia. Passing some of the farmlands and everything, you make your way. There we go.
Can I be riding on my zombie shoulders?
Is he strong enough to even do that?
I think so.
Sure, I feel like Zephos wouldn't have any weight on him.
It wasn't.
yeah.
It was an orc corpse, I think, right?
Yeah, it was like a big boy.
I have returned. What's going on?
I'm riding on my zombie's shoulders.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So, you arrive back at town. The guards see you on top of the zombie's shoulders. And
They're gonna stop us, aren't they?
yeah, one of them just goes, what? 1 second.
Oh my god.
And he points at Zephos. You there?
Yes?
Is that man alive?
Would you,
For legal reasons, my lawyers asked me not to answer this question.
Yeah, for legal reasons, my lawyers asked me not to answer this question.
The law requires I say no.
Yeah. He is alive, in a sense, in my heart.
Oh my.
Roll
He
persuasion.
is only as alive as you believe he is. Schrodinger's heart.
Persuasion, alright. Oh, and I got a fucking nat 1, I got a 6.
That one. So
At least because with
you see the guard walk
yeah,
over.
Place light.
You see the guard walk over to him, and he kind of pokes him. No reaction whatsoever, because the zombie's not going to feel anything. He just goes, so you do know that you are in a city that's known to follow the goddess of Hestia? You
Yeah.
can't bring that in.
They
What
only
is-
stopped them, right?
This is my friend. He just doesn't talk much. And he doesn't feel things. He's very dead inside and outside.
So this is how our journey ends. We all get it right.
You saying
Tell
I
me the
gotta
first
leave this? You saying I gotta leave this out here? Can I park him? Do I gotta pay a fee? Or can I
Bribe him
just,
with the
can I
pocket
just leave
chicken.
him here?
That's Novo.
Yeah.
Oh, does Zephos have pocket chicken?
No,
No,
Zephos does
Zephos-
not. No.
Yeah, Zephos does not have pocket chicken. Zephos just has ungodly amounts of zombies.
And
Uh,
potted
dirt.
meat for some reason.
He has,
Look,
he has
Zephos,
pocket
you
corpses.
can't-
Zephos actually has continuous pocket dirt that he can throw at his opponent.
Look, you can't bring that into the city.
Yeah, I was gonna- can I just park him here? Or...
I mean, as long as he's outside of the city.
Okay. Hey, zombie. You gotta stay here, okay? Good.
He's just gonna stand there blocking the road.
yeah, just gonna place him directly in the middle of the path. You can't move, okay? Alright.
And
I'll
like
be
with
back
that,
for you
you'll just
later.
Yeah, y'all just start walking past the guards at that point, and like as you're walking through the gate, the guards just like, you can't leave him in the middle of the road.
Hey, you said I could park him here. I'm gonna come back later. What do you want from me? You want me to bury him? God doesn't deserve to be buried. You know what he did?
Oh, neither do you.
No.
He did a lot of bad stuff. I'm not gonna elaborate.
So you just lean in. So I'm not going to elaborate too much, but he dodged his taxes.
Yeah, a little bit of exploitation.
He's an IRS dodger.
He wasn't a good boy at school today.
He, in fact, was not a good boy.
He didn't eat his vegetables. So we had to shoot him with 10 arrows.
I had to smash his skull into a million pieces. He was not a good boy. Should I bury him, or just can I park him on the side there then? I'm gonna tie a rope. I'm gonna tie a rope to the zombie's neck, and I'm gonna tie a rope to like a little like curb thing for horses, and I'm gonna leave it there and walk in the city.
He's gonna hitch his
This
zombie.
episode is so scuffed.
He's hitching a zombie.
Can I hit your zombies with those, please?
So there's not really
Wait.
like a hitching post, but there are fences nearby. So I guess you just
I'm gonna hitch him to a fence.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. If you got him on his hands and knees and just rode on his back like that, could you technically just pass him off as a horse?
This is the worst, most morbid thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Brandon's broke now.
This is my mental support horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him like I'm gonna have the reins. Am I good now?
At least everyone's going to break at least once in this episode.
Can I pass? This is my horse.
Can I pass?
just get out of my sight.
I look at the guard. I'm gonna look at the guard and be like, he is not affiliated with us. If you arrest him right now, no one would bat an eye on. So no.
You got a nay, okay?
Oh. You just hear,
I love how progressively more and more Brandon starts to like try to make these jokes. His mic gets shittier and shittier quality to the point you can't understand him. It's literally just getting to the point where he's like, it's like you get it.
the zombie's just cutting out. His vocal cords aren't processing much anymore.
I can't keep it together.
Neither can the zombie.
You sit on it like a horse. You just hear like a loud snap. It's just spine just broke. The decomposition.
Alright, where are we going?
So,
Where do we go from that?
yeah. So you'll pass through the gate, and I assume you'll head back to your home.
Yeah.
That you
I'm
got
gonna
for
hitch
time.
my zombie outside.
Oh my god.
Your zombie's already hitched outside the gate. They won't let it in.
Oh, they didn't let it in. Oh, okay. I thought I was riding it in Destia.
No. The whole
Okay.
purpose was hitching it outside the gate so you could leave him there.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
So, you go around, head over to your home, which is right here. And once you arrive, you notice that there seems to be a couple of the college students outside. One of them seems to be a dragonborn, who looks a little older. He's not like, he's not like that old. I would say human years, he's probably equivalent of maybe 35, 40 years old, something like that. And he looks over and he just goes, "Oh, I see. Y'all, are you all the tenants from this house?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. We were told by an old colleague of ours that you would be staying here.
Uh-huh.
You're not concerned about the holes in the backyard, are you?
No. I assumed that Yorn had something to do with those. He always had.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
weird-
we're starting a flower garden.
Flower garden.
Oh, I see. Well, good for you.
I'm gonna give him some dirt from my pocket as a
Yeah,
present.
we came by because we were gonna check up on Yorn and everything, see how he was doing. But we do have this message for him. If you could pass this along, and he hands
Gladly.
over a letter to you guys.
Yeah, sorry, he went on a vacation for a couple days. Well, he'll be back.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, we'll tell him you stopped by. What's your name again?
Sorry. The name's Xander. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Morga.
Well, y'all have a great day, and when he gets back, just tell him to come find me.
Sure thing. And I'm just gonna head inside.
Yep.
You guys,
So-
I try not to be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Don't be
suspicious.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I was
Don't
thinking
be
the exact
suspicious.
thing.
Don't be suspicious.
No, me nothing.
All right, so y'all go inside.
Anyways.
Get back into the rooms and everything, and start kind of relaxing a little bit, able to actually, kick your feet up for a little bit before heading out to do anything. So, I don't know how much money you guys have. This is a good time to go shopping if you would like to.
Okay.
Got a
Can I-
little bit.
Can I go see if I can make find supplies to make voodoo dolls of my friends?
Please don't.
I'm concerned.
Don't worry about it.
Just to be clear, where exactly are we meeting Fidget?
We have
Everyone?
the place on a map.
It's out of the caringness that Zephos carries in his heart. He
And-
likes you guys.
And where exactly is it on the map?
I'm gonna show
It's-
him the map.
Yeah, it's to the east of Hestia,
You mean over the water or on land?
on land.
Okay.
It's a cave It's a little bit north to where you guys
Okay.
found all the bombs and everything.
We're going to
I
have
was like listening, and I thought you said it was like over the water somewhere. Like it was on like a little like island.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I was saying that the cave that you guys were at was on the shore of the peninsula.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess you want to do a quick shopping trip, stock up on any supplies we might need. I mean, we're gonna have to go meet them as soon as possible because I want my friend. Speaking of, where's Mind Goblin?
Who's Mind Goblin?
So you see him outside, and he seems to like you end up glancing out the back window, and you see him laying down in one of the huge holes, one of the graves that Zephos made, and he seems to just be like sleeping.
I like this guy.
Me not thinking that
Let-
he's sleeping because, oh God, and just runs outside.
Let's just hope the HOA doesn't get to him sooner.
No, I'm running over there now.
Zephos is actually going to start putting dirt on Mind Goblin.
He's just sitting
I'm
there
just having to be like,
putting
"What
dirt
the
on
hell are
him.
you doing,
Morgeth
you idiot?"
runs outside and sees this.
Wait, who does?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you run outside and see him putting dirt on top of Mind Goblin.
What did you do? What
are
did
you
you do with
talking
your
about?
bargaining chip? What did you do?
He's napping.
Then what are you doing?
I'm making him more comfortable. He looked like he needed a blanket.
Something wrong?
Mind Goblin, come with me, please.
Oh, okay. And
So
he's starting to like push some of the dirt off, and he stands up, and he's just like, this is a pretty comfy bed. And he starts climbing out of the hole and starts falling more again.
Someone gets it. Finally, someone gets it.
And so he follows you around and back inside, and he's like, what do you need me for?
I was just going to tell you, you can crash on the couch, MG. You didn't have to, sleep in a hole near the necromancer.
Who's MG?
Oh, I Mind Goblin. I just shortened it.
MG is short for Mind Goblin.
M for mind, G for goblin.
What's an M and a G?
I was about to say you've blown this goblin's mind, but then he just went and just like, what are those?
It's 2 letters.
Letters?
Is that like the stuff you put on burgers?
That's something
Is this
dumb.
goblin illiterate? Is this goblin illiterate?
Can I try and write?
No,
like
I'm
them?
not literal with everything.
When it comes to like the goblin language, does it? I assume it looks different from like common and everything as well. Like the letters are all different.
Just speak goblin.
I mean, yeah, but
I actually speak
Can I-
goblin, by the way.
Can I write MG in goblin on a piece of parchment? And
do you
show
know
it to him?
Goblin?
I do know goblin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
She knows how to goblin these nuts!
You walk
Why?
into that one.
Why is this episode devolved into these nuts jokes?
Well, for starters, we
title now.
have a hostage that we have unfortunately named Mind Goblin, and he's taking a liking to it.
He named himself Mind Goblin. I just went with it.
Hey, he likes it.
He-
It's fine.
Not only is his name Mind Goblin, he likes Dragon Slayers.
He sure does love some dragon slayers.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind Goblin Dragon Slayer.
He doesn't mind Goblin Dragon Slayer.
He doesn't mind Goblin the Dragon Slayer.
It's kind of weird that 2 of us in this party have slayed dragons.
I feel really bad for this goblin.
No.
I feel really bad for this goblin. We have ruined his life.
Wait, what?
We
We just made it that much better.
We have ruined this poor goblin's life.
No, I feel like we've made it much better because now he has a reputation.
Hey, he enjoyed my holes, so obviously he knows what he's doing.
What?
Oh gosh.
My beds I've made in the backyard. Okay.
So the goblin's gonna look over at Katarina's drawing, and just gonna go, "What's that?"
He's illiterate.
Yep, I thought it was completely illiterate.
You know what? That's fair.
You know what, fine. You want me to just call you the full name then? Just Mind Goblin? Or...
Y'all are weird.
Yeah, well...
I'm gonna go up to the goblin and be like, "Look, you got 2 holes, okay?
What?
You got listen. One of them is a mine,
holes.
and the other is a goblin, okay? And you can signify these holes as an M and a G. You get what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Now you get it.
So wouldn't that make my name shortened to Two Holes?
Yeah, you could go with 2 holes too. Yeah, that would work as well.
No. We're just gonna call you.
I'm gonna walk away. I'm going to my room.
I'm gonna give Katarina a look of no. Please help me. I don't want to deal with this alone.
I'm waving as I enter my room and close the door.
I want to point out that this building has like this building has like multiple stories of rooms. So like, is your room on the first floor or?
I guess we never discussed the layout necessarily. I thought it was like a
You know what?
one-story
Screw it. None of
house.
the bedrooms are on the first floor, so we don't have to worry about
Okay,
that.
and then I'm going up the stairs.
Yep.
You see her like duck her head, like half her like shoulder and head down and wave bye, and just walk back
So
up.
now the question is though, would you like for your room? Would you like a view of the road? Would you like a view of some of the buildings to the side, or would you like the view of the holes in the backyard?
I will leave the room with the holes in the backyard for either Morgoth or Zephos. So
Oh,
I
hell
will
yeah.
take
Don't
the
leave
one
me
that
in there with him.
I will take
I definitely want the
room.
bedroom with the holes in the backyard.
He wants my
I can view
holes.
my holes.
I want the road. I want the view of the road.
Okay.
I will take the one with the view of the other buildings, please.
I'm gonna take the ones with the view of my holes. Hey, 2 holes, check this out.
He went from Mind Goblin to 2 holes. Freaking aneurysm.
This is the best NPC Johnny's ever created.
I put no thought into this one. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Definitely better than the mushroom.
Oh, and Zephyrus just lost plot armor.
This plot armor's gone in an instant.
And Zephyrus is dead. Good thing I made this guy pretty hard to kill.
I just say it loudly so people can, like, in the house can hear it. So, does anyone want to go, shopping?
Yeah, I gotta get
Oh.
stuff to make my friends out
Oh,
of.
Mind Goblin would like to go shopping.
All right, cool, Mind Goblin. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm coming down in a bit, dear.
All right,
Shop
we'll
in my
wait.
room.
I gotta
Wait.
get some.
Oh, your name's Deer? It's nice to meet you, Deer. I'm Mind Goblin.
No, it's not. No, forget it.
After a few minutes, I'll come back downstairs.
Hey, 2 holes, you wanna go find some, like, thread?
Please stop
Hey.
calling Mind Goblin 2 holes.
What? I mean, I wouldn't mind Goblin 2 holes.
So mad.
Best NPC 10 out of 10. What NPC again?
The goblin earlier, one of the goblins earlier asked if they were sex trafficking. I think we're the ones that's doing the sex trafficking right now.
No, it's Zephos. It's apparently Zephos.
Yes,
Zephos would do some trafficking.
Alex, no.
Whether it's dead bodies or alive ones, Zephos will transport.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go shopping before this gets into it. No, we're done.
Okay.
We're done. We're done.
My head hurts. I don't want to talk about it.
So, You all go. You all go off to go shopping and everything. As you're off shopping, what would you all like to go for?
Any magical items?
Okay.
I'm gonna look for like magical weapons or armor.
Okay.
Nah,
little more
actually,
specific.
Magical armor.
Magical
I'm
armor.
looking-
Yeah, armor. Let's see how
Alright.
it goes. Why get quiet?
I was down just researching.
Oh, okay.
He's not mind goblin anything right now.
No, please don't. Not again.
The staff of mind goblins. No, I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah!
Staff of 7,000 pigeons. Eat this man.
Staff of banana peels.
I heard that works really well with the staff of very cartoony sounds.
I love that one.
That's the new build meta nowadays.
Zephos is gonna try to find some like voodoo stuff so he can make you guys into dolls, and they may or may not have magical powers.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, I'm something of a magician myself.
Ah,
Oh.
I cast mute.
Silence.
I wish you actually had the silence spell.
What's ironic is I think Zephos would be able to put the silent spell on.
I know, right?
Let me see. I might actually have that one.
I'm just waiting for someone to notice right now.
What's going on
Wait,
here?
what? Notice what? Oh, what you said in the nerd club?
No.
Oh. What?
Did someone like mute him or something?
Oh, did I get muted? No, I can still talk.
No, I can hear you.
Yeah. What
Alright.
happened? What happened?
Dude,
Look,
I'm
just look at the call real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I see.
I still don't see it. What's happening?
Yeah, what's
I
going
cast
on?
unmute.
Oh.
Wait, who was muted?
I wonder.
Was I talking? Did you guys hear me?
I don't know. You cut out for a minute. I wonder what
Oh,
happened.
that's kind of weird.
We could hear you. I assume he's talking about your name.
No, I actually said I cast mute and I muted muted Brandon.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it
Well,
muted only for you.
only
though.
for you. You didn't serve
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
That's why I was
No.
so confused because I was.
I
like,
thought you changed his name to
swear.
Snoopy the Worst.
Oh,
No,
I did
he's
that.
been that.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, that's just my name.
You did that yourself.
Yeah, I sure did.
I thought I muted Brandon.
My goodness.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What is this session today?
Chaos.
I don't know.
Pure,
Yeah,
It's,
clearly.
it's not planned. Not
in
in
its
the
purest
slightest.
form, chaos.
At this point, it's going to be a D's nuts and shopping episode.
I'm not gonna take that long shopping. If there's nothing cool that I want, I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool, and then that's gonna be it.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sam, if I can't find materials to make dolls out of you guys, that's it for me.
I would say that like I'm gonna set them on fire, but I don't think I should do that.
Well, you guys won't really know about them until I show them to you.
Exactly, and then I'll know about them.
Yeah.
And I thought about setting them on fire. And then I
But
realized
real-
it's probably a bad idea.
I'm probably gonna make real voodoo dolls, hopefully. If it all works out.
Hopefully.
IRL.
Yeah. IRL is crazy. I don't know about that one.
You're in the back of the brewery just doing like magic.
Just making voodoo dolls.
You're just like,
Magical broom closet.
Magical broom closet. They might fire me on that one. I don't know.
yeah. But
He doesn't know, so there's a chance.
True.
So, y'all go shopping. So you are looking for some type of armor, right, Morgoth?
yep,
All right, cool. And I assume magic armor.
yep. Preferably like heavy armor, like all right, what I've already got. But
Okay.
if I can't find anything better than what I've got, then I'm just gonna dip.
Cool. So, let's see. So there's a couple blacksmiths you go to. You go
Okay.
to one of them that's inside of the Coliseum of Hestia. You head off to a blacksmith that's you head to like a couple other blacksmiths that are kind of around the city and everything, and including one of them is including you remember back in the early travels
Yeah.
with your with some of your old companions and stuff. You do
Uh-huh.
remember hearing an old blacksmith as well that your old buddy Caden and your old buddy Caden and Frobo, who used to be in the party, talked about planning to rob a place at one point.
Oh yeah.
and didn't go so well. You even checked there. Out of all of these, you only find one place that has a single set of magical armor.
Uh-huh.
And as you go to look at this, so this armor itself is no, not that one. No, not that. No, it's click on the freaking armor. There is one set of armor that you find that is
I'll be right
decent
back.
for your taste. Now looking at it at first, you well, okay, if it'll come here a second. It's being a little weird. It's not want to be nice. Okay, so you find one bit of armor here. It looks like that this armor seems to be more of it seems to be an armor that's kind of like it looks kind of like red. It's got little horns kind of on the side of it and everything. And you notice that the armor itself seems to almost like don a kind of a that's the best way to put this. It seems to don somewhat of kind of like the devilish kind of approach to it. You do notice that there's a huge like sigil that's in the center of it that you can recognize is you recognize this from a little bit of your paladin history that it's a crest to an old similar to a guild, but an old band of warriors from the Nine Hells that were known for their battle prowess.
So you're telling me it's cursed without telling me it's cursed?
I'm telling you that
It's just really good.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you
sure.
that it looks like I'm telling you that it looks like it's a it looks like demonish or devilish or something like that. I like it,
Cool.
it looks like it's made from the Nine Hells. I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't know what the hell to tell you, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Sorry, I don't know which hell to tell you.
I'm gonna ask the shopkeep if he has any more information on this. Or the blacksmith, not shopkeep.
Blacksmith looks at it and he looks back at you and just goes, "Well, I don't know. I picked this up from a merchant, probably a few months back. Not 100% sure where it came from, but I mean, it does look nice. But
You say
unfortunately,
cursed or anything?
I'm back.
well, a curse? I mean, I wouldn't assume so. I mean, I did try the thing on myself.
Oh, okay.
So,
How much you want for it?
well, I only did put on. I only did put on just a helmet, but I mean, yeah, it
Right.
should be fine. So, how much? Oh, how much for that? Well, nice set of armor. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's been in here for quite a while. You know what? How about you give me an offer?
I got this really cool lightning javelin, and one I can throw in the plate, in my plate, and I'll have some gold on top of that. But you know,
I see. Well, what kind
Yeah,
of
the
plate is
mithril.
yours?
so what?
What kind of plate are we looking at?
It's a mithril plate.
Ooh, mithril. I can work with mithril. It's been a while, but I can. Yeah, I guess we could probably get something. I'll probably go a trade. I'll do, let's say, mithril plus maybe, I'd say 100 gold.
Sure. Now, is this heavy plate?
So, well, oh, this bad boy right here, and he
Yeah.
walks over and taps onto the armor, and he goes, oh yeah, no, this thing not a dent in it. I haven't made a dent since day one. And he reaches over to one of the warhammers, and he just bashes the back of it. And you know, it's not a single scratch, not a single dent on the back of it.
Yeah, I'll take it. If it's scarce, whatever.
Okay, so I'll do the trade. You take off all your armor in front of him, and
I have clothes on. I mean, obviously.
and so he kind of starts taking it, put it off to the side, and he's like, man, it's been a while since I've worked with mithril. I'm kind of excited for this one. So he takes that and the 100 gold pieces, and he goes, well, it's been a pleasure. If you want to put it on now, you can, and if not, if you need help carrying it outside, I can help you as well.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll just go ahead and change into it if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, go on ahead. And so, and you see, you know, your goblin friend, like, you know, who walks in as, like, you're finishing putting it on and everything. And he just goes, oh, whoa, that looks really cool.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I just bought this. It's really cool.
Oh. What, you got it from here? Oh. How much did that cost you?
My armor and 100 gold pieces.
100 gold pieces?
Yeah, why?
How rich are you?
A lot more than I used to be.
Well, now you're 100 gold pieces and armor, you know, cheaper. That armor does look really cool, though.
Yeah, what armor is this? So I can add it to my inventory?
Well, it's 10. D&D Beyond says it's chainmail. But put in like a maybe like a, we'll call it Hell's. Oh man, Hell's chainmail would have sounded really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a plate. Yeah. I mean, call it like, I don't know, Hell's chain or Hell's like heavy plate or something. I don't know.
Is it custom or is it?
So, kind of, I guess.
Oh, what does it do?
Let's see. Well, so, while wearing this armor, you gain +1 bonus to armor class. You know, Abyssal. In addition, the armor's clawed gauntlets allow your unarmed strikes to deal 1d8 slashing damage instead of the usual bludgeoning. and you gain a +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strikes.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. What is it in D&D Beyond? Like, what is it called in D&D Beyond?
Just
Because I could
right.
tweak it and just make it, like plate.
Just right, like a Hell's Chain. I'll just put stuff over.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to do this.
Okay.
There is no name for it.
All right then. I'll just add a custom. Oh well, that's cool. I mean,
What kind of metal is it made out of?
Yeah, well, what metal is it made out of?
Fuck, you really gonna ask me that?
Does it give me any like fire resist?
It is not.
Ah.
It's made out of a metal. Why?
I was just curious.
I don't know what metal's made out of. I didn't think that far.
Okay.
It is a metal that you're not 100% like entwined with, I guess, because the blacksmith also wasn't really very knowledgeable on the metal as either. He'd rather use mithril, which is a very rare metal to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Cool. What rarity is this armor supposed to be?
this is a this one is a very rare set of armor.
Oh, it's purple. Oh wow.
Yes, it's purple.
It only gives me a +1 bonus though to AC.
Yeah. Well, I think the whole purpose is they're supposed to be the claws, and it gives you the ability to know abyssal.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll add that to my
Yeah.
language.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I would say yeah. I don't know if there's any way for me to do this one now.
You know, it's alright. I'll homebrew it and give it to him. Just if you can send me the description later, and I'll.
Yeah, probably best. I can sit it at some point. All right.
Yeah.
So, cool. Anybody else want to go shopping?
Yeah, I want to look for
magic items.
Okay.
For
Well,
me.
yeah, go ahead.
But-
okay.
yeah.
No, Katarina talk. So, Katarina, on to you.
She goes first.
Okay. I wanted to look for maybe some new leather armor and potentially a better well, if a item is already like enchanted or magical, can another enchantment be added onto it? Because basically I'd like to get something better for my whip. Possible. And or my dagger.
Yeah, it seems like you technically can.
Okay. And I would like to look for leather armor and potentially better enchantments for my whip and or dagger, depending on which ones I can manage to find.
All right, so you want new leather armor, you want daggers, and a whip.
Enchantments for the like
Oh,
yeah, just magical, I guess.
okay. Magical. So around the city, whips are not exactly a common adventurer's item. So the best thing that you're going to probably find here, being as it's just looking around the city, is probably a rare item for it. So there is a +2 whip that you can find. That is the best one you can find. There's also like a +1 and stuff like that. Let's see. Dagger wise, there's quite a few. Let's see. So, as you're going around, going to blacksmiths and stuff like that, trying to like figure out about a dagger as well. There are some like +3 daggers that that you could find around. There's just a couple of them, not too many. There are daggers. There are like venom daggers that you could find. You hear about a shop that has a flame tongue dagger that's available as well. But you hear also a rumor of a special dagger that seems to be sold at one of the museums, actually, that they are trying to it seems that with this dagger in particular, it seems that they're trying to sell it off. You're not 100% sure why, other than the fact that the museum sometimes sells artifacts to nobles most of the time.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, the one at the museum's kind of piqued my interest. I kind of want to go figure out what that's about.
Okay. Everybody
I
is
know I
going
can't
with
afford
her,
it.
right?
No, I can't afford
Is everybody going with her?
I am.
Yep.
How much is it?
I don't know yet. It's probably gonna be super
So-
expensive.
Well, we can haggle for it, so
I've got somewhat of a plan, but it's probably a bad plan.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So, upon arriving, you get to the museum. It seems to be somewhat quiet in there. There's a couple people looking around at the relics that are up at display. And you see, one guy walks up to you, seems to, it's got a nice set of big rounded glasses. The prescription on those things are essentially magnifying glasses. And so he walks up to you and he just goes, hello. Welcome to the Museum of Hestia. Are you, in fact, looking for... are you in fact here for a purchase of some kind, or are you wanting to peruse through the museum itself?
Hello, darling. I heard that you happen to have a dagger that you and your people are looking to sell. I'm going to be honest, it piqued my interest.
A dagger that we're... Oh, I see. You're talking about the main event of today's auction.
Yes, that one.
I see. Well, luckily for you, the auction starts in just 30 minutes. So if you would like to come in and place your bid and everything, we can always get you set up for that. It is entirely your choice, though.
Morgoth, darling, do you think we have time for this?
The goblin looks over and he just goes, any chance we could just buy this off of you guys and not have to wait? I'm sorry, the auction requires us to have a main event, and the main event today is in fact that. If you don't mind waiting a bit, I mean, it's not going to take too long. There's only about 10 items up for auction anyways. And while you're at it, maybe something else will pique your interest along the way.
We have about 30 minutes.
All right. We'll go in and take a look around.
Okay. So, as you're perusing and everything for about 30 minutes, you're finding yourselves, trying to enjoy yourselves a little bit, looking at some of the artifacts. Some of them look old, some of them look somewhat new. And the newest exhibit that you actually see within this place, it looks to be some type of, it almost looks like a book of some kind. From the plaque you could see, it is called the Wondrous Book of Infinite Spells. And from the plaque itself, it says that this book itself long ago was created by a very powerful wizard who was able to stuff every single spell known to man before the year of 1472. And so every spell that was known back then has been stored inside of this book, and it has the ability to learn new spells just by being within a 1 mile radius of the casted spell. So any spellcaster who is able to attune to this book itself may be able to just learn any spell in existence in an instant.
That's quite impressive.
What does that say? And you just point straight to the plaque.
Oh, it's smut, dear.
What's smut?
It's smut. I say this. I'm like, are you serious? I'm taking a look. I'm like, is it?
It's a very powerful book.
Oh. But I mean, it doesn't look powerful. I bet a gun could beat it.
Possibly. But you should never judge a book by its cover.
Good one.
Well, I'm not judging the book. I'm just judging the...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not judging the book itself. It's just, I'm just judging what it's made out of. I mean, it just looks like it's, simple leather and paper.
Well, we wouldn't know unless we bought it, now would we?
I'm not judging the book. I'm judging the wizard with the ass design taste.
Well, damn it, that just...
I'm not thinking out with that one there.
We have to use that sometimes. Like, I'm not judging. It's like I'm not judging the book. I'm just judging the dumbass who designed it. Oh gosh. Well, either ways, are we gonna buy it?
No,
Oh.
that's not why we're here.
Oh. What, can we
I
not
don't
buy
know,
it?
maybe. I don't know.
How much do you think that book goes for? 5 silver?
Oh dear.
Ha ha! Ha ha! No.
Oh. 4 silver?
No. Up. Gold.
Oh my gosh, 3 copper? Oh,
Gold.
no wonder nobility can just throw that money around.
My guess is it's actually probably in the platinum.
What's a
You're probably right.
platinum?
Oh dear.
Don't mention that. It'll blow his brain up.
It's a very pretty coin.
Oh, so is gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I said gold. It's probably worth gold. A lot.
It's worth gold.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, I can't buy that.
Neither
probably
can we,
can't
most
either.
likely.
You know, now that I think about it, why am I here? I can't buy any of this.
I don't know. You're just here for fun.
We like to keep you around. Keep you close to us.
You're pretty cool.
Huh. Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to Katarina and I'll be like, should we act like we're like rich and cool like the rest of the people here?
I don't. I'm certainly not dressed to play that part, but we could try to pull it
most
off.
rich people, most really, really rich people don't dress like that. So,
I suppose that's fair.
well, good. I'm going to put on a haughty accent and just, be an asshole to everyone I see.
Darling, I'm quite offended right now.
Oh, I'm not. Not you. Well,
Yes, I think I
can.
can do the same thing as well. Haha, I'm better than you. And he walks over to a random
Shoot,
attendant
good
just
job.
standing there and just goes, haha, I'm better than you. Nobility is better. Meanwhile, he's in rags. Like, he's actually walking around in rags.
Oh dear. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
You know what? I'm so good, I'm gonna buy everything in here. And the place gets, like, silent.
Oh dear.
He's only joking. Don't worry. He has dementia.
What? What? Huh? I don't own a whole dimension. What's wrong with you?
Oh, so you don't
I mean,
know-
sorry, we were playing the rich asshole. I own multiple dimensions.
He's just like, I am 5 of the 9 hells. Actually,
I own a lot of dimensions. I own the first one, the second one, the third one, even the one from your mom.
I'm surprised you could count up to 4.
I didn't think he'd make it past 2.
Well, that's just mean. I can at least count to Furful.
Morgan's trying to hold back the laugh right now.
Same.
Well,
You
come
better
on,
not
gang,
use
everyone.
any
Let's go.
passionate.
Wait, what? Did you say? What'd you say, Waffles?
What'd you say, Waffles?
He retreats to the void.
He retreated to the. He was like, bro.
He popped into the dimension and out of the dimension.
O'Reilly like puts his hand on my shoulder, says whatever he says, and by the time I look back, he's just gone.
He pulled a Batman.
Yeah, you just see like the back end of him sticking out from behind him.
Gosh, it's like that one episode of like the.
Anyway, it's auction time.
It's that one episode of the Justice League where like Wonder Woman and Superman ends up going to somebody's house and then Batman's just there.
Yeah.
How does he do that?
I don't No.
Who are you
This voice
talking
is
to?
fun. I should have done this earlier.
Who are you talking to? Y'all are weird.
I'm talking to myself out loud. It's what us rich people do.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
rich
yes.
people. I forgot we're rich people today.
Oh yes, business numbers.
Yes, I will be going to do my business. And he starts walking to the bathroom.
It's the corner. It's the corner of the room.
There is an artifact there that is literally a pot, and he thinks that it's a chamber pot.
He opens it up and just starts screaming.
So, meanwhile, while you're all waiting for the 30 minutes and everything, Ugg has snuck out. He's just gone off to go buy some stuff real quick. So,
Heck yeah.
Ugg, what are you looking for, Ugg?
I would like to point out that Ugg never went with them to the museum.
Oh, okay. I thought you would go with them and then just sneak out because you're like, well, I got 30 minutes.
These guys aren't
Okay.
affiliated with me.
Okay, cool. So,
No, I
do you
just
look-
went off on his own to look for magical items.
okay, cool. Just any magical items?
Yeah, just kind of see what's around.
Okay, cool. Thank you for making my life harder. So let's see. What can I give? So you find a few things just around everything. You go through stalls in the market, and you find yourself finding quite a few things. One of the big markets that you go to is the market in front of the castle, and the main reason is because you know that the market in front of the castle is very well known for having magical stalls and stuff like that, and it's well guarded due to that fact. And so upon walking around the market, you find a few things that kind of pique your interest. The first of one is an alchemy jug. Do you have an alchemy jug?
You were supposed to have given me one, but you still haven't given me one.
So, you find an alchemy jug, and as you're sitting there, kind of pondering if you want it, basically the stall owner looks over and just goes, What do you want? And as you look behind it, you see a tabaxi kind of sitting there, and he just goes, Are you interested in buying this alchemy jug?
Just looking to see just stuff in general. See if there's anything that piqued my interest.
I see. Well, I've probably got a few things. How about this? Since you seem to be eyeing that quite a bit, how about I make you a deal? Buy any magical item from my wares here, and I will give you that alchemy jug for free.
Okay,
And so,
sounds like a deal.
yeah, you look through. You find a couple brooches and everything. You see a set of you see like some bracers. There's some boots and stuff like that. A couple of them kind of catch your eye. You see like a bracer. You see a set of bracers of archery. You see a brooch of shielding. You find a flying broom that's kind of like sitting off to the side. There's a you find yourself looking at a little bit of a cloak. You're not 100% sure, but you're kind of thinking that maybe it's like a cloak of like elven kind.
May I ask about the gauntlets and the cloak?
Well, those are some nice stuff. Starting with the cloak, we have this one is I can't remember what it's called, but basically, So, have you ever been in a situation where you needed to, like, sneak away and be able to find yourself, find yourself in a tricky situation, you need to sneak away and everything? Well, this cloak, this is the one. This is the one that can help you. It's not a cloak of invisibility, but man, when you put it on, and as he puts it on, you see him go under the table. You see him go under the table, and as you look over, you notice that he's just gone, and then he taps your shoulder and goes, "As you can see, it can help quite a bit. As for these bracers here, well, let's just say this." And he walks over. He takes he ends up taking an arrow and a short bow that he's got. He's like, "This thing, not exactly too fond of it." And he tries to sit there and use it. And he goes, "See, unfortunately, it's not exactly the most fun to use. But when you go and put these bracers on," and he slaps the bracers on, he goes, "These are known for their archery skills being embedded within the magic bracers themselves." And when he does that, you see him easily draw back the arrow, and he ends up actually releasing the arrow, and instead of flying halfway across the stalls like you would have seen before, he ends up kind of releasing it, and it hits one of the posts of his stalls. Not knocking it down, but just kind of hitting it, and, just up against the post.
That, as good as those bracers seem, I think that cloak might be better, just to have just in case.
If that's...
I have run
I've
into
got
a situation or two.
Yeah,
where
it is a good cloak. I do have other things if you would like to look at the rest of my wares.
Sure. Let's throw that cloak in the back of my mind real quick.
Yep. So he goes in. He also pulls out almost looks like a deck of playing cards. And as he pulls it out, he goes, "This." And he pulls it out, and he kind of fans out the cards itself, and he goes, "This here is the deck of illusions." And you see him kind of put them together, and he goes, "Now, there's a couple upsides and downsides. The upside to this is that, well, it can give depending on your interaction with the cards and what cards you pull, you can get quite a few good outcomes. The downside is that you don't get to choose it. If I go through and choose one of these cards, and he shows you a random card, does nothing. And he sits there and kind of shuffles through them, and then he pulls out a random one. He goes, he goes, "Out of these 34 cards, I could pull a random one here, and I could see what I get." I'm actually reading to see what all I can do with it. There's a lot.
You started talking about a deck of cards, and I'm like, is this a deck of many things?
It is not a deck of many things. No.
No, it's...
No.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so...
I got a little, like... I was just like, oh, when he says a deck of illusions.
Yeah. So he goes, "Well, let's see what I get." And he pulls out a random card, which is going to get him... Cool. So, what happens is that he looks over next to you, and you see basically kind of a mist forming up to create the shape of a creature, and you see standing next to you is a frost giant, just, and you can hear the loudness of his stomps, just boom, boom. You see a couple people start to freak out, and the frost giant just takes his arm in the air, and he's about to slam it down on top of you, and he puts the card back into the deck. He goes, don't worry. It's all, it's all an illusion, but it might be a good thing if you're ever losing a card game. Sliding one of these in isn't a terrible idea, especially if you're trying to get out of there quickly. And there's a bunch of different things in here. Like, here, I can draw. Let me draw another one. And as he draws another one, As he ends up drawing another one, you see him look at the card and he goes, "Oh, that's not good." And standing next to you, or is summoning kind of near you in the middle of the market, you see the illusion of an adult red dragon.
Yeah, you might want to put that away real quick.
And so, you see people start to freak out a little bit. You know, the alarm goes off, and he's like, and he shoves it back in, and the dragon kind of goes away, and he goes, "I did not show you that. I will give you a discount if you don't say anything. Would you like to look at anything else?"
Sure.
So, meanwhile, the guards are running around trying to find...
Where the adult red dragon is.
Yeah, because it just showed up and then disappeared. So, as they're running around trying to figure that out, he goes, "Speaking of our little friend here, as our little friend that showed up a second ago, I do have this cool belt." And he shows you a dragon hide belt. So this one here, while wearing this belt, you gain a +1 bonus to saving throw DCs of your... Wait, is this a monk item? Oh yeah, no, it requires attunement by a monk. Never mind. It's a cool belt.
He's just like, well, I haven't quite gotten this with the work.
Let's see. Let's see. What kind? I mean, I'm looking at you. You've got a few arrows on you and everything. You know, you seem to be kind of the ranger type, right?
Exactly.
I think I might have something for you. And the guards finally at some point calm down, just a little bit. Like at least the alarm's going off, but they do seem to be a little on edge. And so, you see him like reach under into a trunk, and he's just like, and he throws out a couple things. You see a cat idol he throws out. You notice that he's throwing out like a large bag, and like as he throws it, you hear like as like he throws it. He's like, here it is, and he pulls out a quiver and he puts it up there, and he goes, This is a very, very nice quiver.
Is that it, or what does it do?
Oh, well, I mean, it just lets you. It's a quiver that like lets you put more arrows than a normal quiver, like a lot. It's a magical quiver. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a magical quiver.
It just stores more air. It just stores more air.
So, yeah, okay. You know what? He takes it. He puts it on his back. He goes, it's not like a normal quiver. Normal quiver, you got to put arrows in. You got to pull them out and everything. This one's a little different. So he goes, puts an arrow, and he puts it behind his back, and he puts it near the edge of it, and you see that it's almost like a little vacuum or whatever, kind of sucks the arrow in, and he just goes, see? It's simple. And all I got to do is sit here and go, arrow, and it flies up into his hand. He takes it, and he goes, and it can hold quite a bit. I don't really know the limit. I don't think I've ever tested it. But I think I left... Wait a minute. And he reaches his hand up. Javelin! And the javelin flings up and misses his hand and just goes right through the tarp of his tent. And he goes, I just had that repaired. You want it or not?
Sure. I could find some uses for it.
Okay. So he takes it, puts it on the counter, and goes, anything else with that, or just that?
Well, how much are you looking to sell the quiver for?
The quiver, I mean, it's nice and all, but I have had it for quite a while. I think, from man to dragon, I could say maybe, you know, I could probably give you a 50% discount on it just to, you know, to tell the guards I didn't do that and just freak out half the market. So I think I'll sell it for 25 gold pieces.
And how much for the cloak that you showed me there?
That one's a little more. I'm gonna have to sell that for probably 75.
Okay. How about 90 gold for both of those, and the alchemy jug there, since you don't want the alchemy jug.
I did say I'd give you the alchemy jug for free. It is tempting. Roll persuasion.
I rolled a 4.
Ugh. Yeah. Not entirely sure that I could drop it that much. I am giving you quite a good deal already, considering you only have to pay half the price of one of the items. I'm gonna stick with the 100 gold pieces for both of those, but you still get a free alchemy jug with it.
Yeah. I'll take it then.
Okay, cool. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. And so,
With you too.
Yep. You're going to be getting yourself an efficient quiver. You're going to get an alchemy jug.
So.
And the cloak of...
Nope.
The cloak of Elvenkind.
Alchemy jug. And then I hate how I go type something in, it goes and like
These are
takes
all
me out of the
wondrous
tab.
items, if that helps you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just a matter of I'm trying to type it in and backspace to go and like delete what I've typed. The whole tab where I'm typing in just goes away.
Yeah. Alright. As he's putting that in, I think it's time for us to get back to the other part.
What's that?
Now the question is, does Ugg head to the museum where they are going?
Ugg doesn't know about the museum, I don't think.
Oh, he was never with him.
Yeah, so I guess Ugg is just going to get his stuff and go back to the house.
What is Zephos doing?
Zephos wanted to buy materials to make voodoo dolls.
Oh. Weirdo. How many voodoo dolls are you trying to make?
He said, I don't know if he's here, but he did say he wanted to make one of each of his party members.
Oh, God. Okay, cool. Well, we'll figure that out when he gets back. Other than that, time to head off to the auction. So. As the bell strikes 5 p.m. Yeah. What?
I'm guessing it'd be fine to move all of my arrows into the quiver.
Yeah, no, you're going ahead.
Okay.
So, as the bell strikes 5 p.m., you see a set of double doors open, and someone walks out and goes, "The auction is now open. Please head on inside if any of you would like to join on in. But you only have a few minutes. Once these doors are closed, the auction will begin, and no one else will be allowed to enter."
Well, you ready, Morgan, darling?
Let's do this.
I'm going to wrap my arm around his, and we're just going to have him escort me in.
Yep. As you do that, the goblin's gonna wrap his arm around the other arm of of Morrigan, and just Of course, darling. Let's go. And like as y'all are like walking in, the like the attendant there is kind of looking, and he just goes, it's like, oh, don't mind, we're married, and just keeps on walking.
I just start laughing.
You know, after he says that, I'm going to remove my arm from Morgan's arm. They're the married couple.
Well, all right. I guess we're doing this now.
So, you walk in, you all take seats and everything, and the place gets a little quieter as you're sitting in there. And after a few moments of waiting, you see some torches are lit up around the room, and up in the front seems to be a podium set. And they come out with it seems like an item that's under a tarp. And as they walk out, you look around and you see that there are most of the other people in here do in fact look like that they have quite a bit of money. There's a couple that don't seem to be the case, but you're not entirely sure if they're here for the main event or if they are here for maybe some other thing. But you see a guy go around and start handing everyone numbered paddles, and as you three receive yours, you receive the numbers 42, 43, and 44.
I was really hoping for 69. Gosh dang it.
There's not 69. There's only a maximum of 50 seats.
Oh, man.
Yep, sorry to say that.
I
did give you 42.
69. What are you saying? That's like the answer to the answer to the universe or something like that?
Yeah, to life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah.
So, you sit there for a moment. They have this item under a small cloth sitting up on the podium out front. And all of a sudden, one of them goes, one of the people in there just like, so when is this going to start? And you see the torches at the front of the room light up, causing the front of the basically the stage area in front to be lit up with bright light. And you see a guy walk out with a top hat, seems to have a full tuxedo on and everything, and he goes, it seems that we are going to be starting right now, good sir. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Museum of Hestia's Auction Night. Now remember, we only have one of these every month, so make sure that you get your bids in and make sure you walk out of here with something quite nice. For all of you men out there, make sure you get something nice for the ladies too. I mean, we don't have many items here, and there's quite a few people for this turnout today. So, before we get to our main event, of course, we've got a few items to get through. So let's go on ahead and get started. So, first up on our agenda is an item like no other. It is one that we've come across quite a few times in our travels, and we've decided that we are going to put it up for auction today. This one actually was donated to us by a colleague from the Guild of Hestia. This is, and he flings over, he basically flings the cloth off of it. He goes, "This is a necklace of power. This necklace has 5 beads. Each one of these is a pearl of power. And if you don't know what that is, for you spellcasters out there, it is quite the great find, as each one of you will be replenished to just a little bit of your magical energy every time you crush one of these things. So, for all of you, please going ahead and show we're going to start this at 100 gold. Do we
Oh, wow.
have do we have a 115? Oh, that's a 115 right there. Okay. Oh, we've got a 120 right there. That's a 150 there. You know, and people are starting to like scream up the prices. And you see that it goes up to, you see it goes up to 185. And he's like, okay, 185 going once, 185 going twice, 3, and that's over to number 26. Sir, hopefully you enjoy your amazing necklace of power. Okay, on to our next item. As they bring the next one out, he's like, this one here is kind of a special one. This was actually I guess you could say a project of someone's over at the college, and was donated to us just recently. This here, and he reveals it, is none other than a book of magical storage. For a while, it seems, they were trying to find ways to store spells within magical objects. So they've decided to test it with this book itself. This book has one spell in it that you may cast, and every single day you may cast this for free. So any of you non-spellcasters out there can also use this as well. And so, any of you, so if any of you are interested, let's go on ahead and get started. And he starts the bid at 250 gold pieces and continues from there. I assume y'all are not interested in the slightest.
No, but as it's going, the seats that we're sitting in, do they have like arms on them?
No.
No, okay. Then my fists are kind of like clenched in my lap then.
Do I see this? Or am I paying attention? How do you roll for paying attention?
He
Perception.
His passive perception's 11, so do with that as you will.
I mean, it's not like I'm trying to hide it or anything. It's just happening.
Oh,
Okay.
Just like a reaction I'm having.
yeah. Be like, are you good?
I'm fine, darling. It's just been some time since I've been to an auction.
Oh. All right then. I don't really know what to say. I'm just like,
And as we're nearing the end of this, as we're nearing the end, we have one more item before before our main event. This one here is something we can't really hide too well, and you see two guys roll out what seems to be a large carpet, like onto the floor, and he goes, "This here," and he walks over to it, and stands on top of it, and he goes, "This is a carpet of flying," and it seems to be a 5-foot by 7-foot one. And as he's kind of standing on it, he's just like, "This thing is very fun. I was able to actually ride this around a little bit the other day when we were preparing for the auction today. But this is a carpet of flying, and as you could tell, yes, anyone can use it." So, and he like steps off of it and he goes, "But, of course, for all of you spellcasters, you will get great use out of this. For the ones that are not, there are ways that you can make it fly, but it's going to be a little more difficult for you. But nonetheless, it is still a great and beautiful carpet nonetheless. We're going to start this off at 500 gold pieces, and he goes from there. And you see the goblin like look over and he's like, do we have 500 gold pieces?
No, darling.
this isn't what we're looking for, right? Looking for a dagger? Okay, good. Good. I don't want to spend that much for a carpet.
I'm just
But
concerned.
it's a flying carpet.
Correct.
Cool.
It could be useful. I will not deny that. However, we may not even be able to afford the dagger, considering the prices have gone up each time. This may have just been a waste of time.
We'll see.
And you see the goblin kind of like sitting there for a moment, and he seems to almost like pout a little bit as he realizes he can't get the cool flying carpet.
I'm gonna look over to him and be like, "Darling, I'll treat you to a drink after this. How about that?"
Like water.
No, like ale.
What's ale?
Oh, you're going to enjoy it. Trust me.
Are you sure? I mean, the last time I fell at ale, I didn't really like it too much.
I have nothing to say.
My head is in my hands.
So, as you are, they finally sell the thing for 850 gold pieces at the end of it. You see you see somebody walk up and kind of whisper to the guy, and he goes, "Oh, I see. If you could all give me just one moment, it seems I have something to attend to for the time being. We will come back in after a very short intermission for our main event." And so they kind of turn off the torches in the front, and he makes his way around a curtain and kind of leaving you all to just kind of sit there for a few minutes. And as you guys, turn to the side, you both notice that the goblin is gone.
Oh dear.
Good shit. This is going to be fun.
Let's
So-
go look for him.
Yep. So as you're just like getting up out of the chair, you see the torches come back on, and somebody's like, "Well, that was quick." And you see standing at the front in a complete suit and everything, a little too big for him.
What?
You see the goblin standing up front, goes, "Today, everyone,
No!
for our main event, please put your hands together for this special item of the evening." And the rest, some of the attendants are looking kind of questionable. It's like, "Excuse me, you're supposed to put it up on a pedestal. You can't get help these days." And the people in the crowd are starting to chuckle, just and you even hear one of them just like, "Of course, it's very hard to get help because because people are just, the poor people are so worthless."
Yeah.
Too much.
And so they go over and they set up they set up a tarp and everything on there, and the goblin reveals, he goes, "Oh, and look at the main event. It is a magical dagger." And one of them just goes, "What does it do?"
Yeah, what does it do? I say from the back.
Well,
Do a flip.
Twist his dick!
you see him, he looks at the dagger. Oh god.
No, they didn't do that.
Oh dear. What?
He
Oh,
looks
no,
at-
he's gonna use
you see him inspect the dagger, and he goes, "Well, it's a magical dagger. What else do you want from it? I mean,
It's a dagger, and it's got cool magic on it. That's about it.
on the side of it, it has some words, and what does it say?" And he looks over at it, and he goes, "The starting price is 5 copper."
It says the starting price is 5 copper.
Oh, raise my paddle.
Yeah, so you raise your you raise your paddle.
Copper.
Wait, are you with us?
We just
He-
look over. See
Oh,
where-
Rylo's-
He's
Rylo's-
hiding behind the pillar.
Yeah, Arilo's sitting over there, and like Arilo's like
Yeah.
sitting over there in one of the seats, and you see his paddle go up, and you're just like, wait a second,
What?
yeah, you're like, wait a second, and you notice that the one number 26 who bought the power necklace
Uh-huh.
is him.
That's
You have a
amazing.
power necklace.
He's the one who's the
Power necklace. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
so-
gosh.
And so sitting there, you see him over there. He raises his paddle, and then next person, and when I'm just like, of course, we're not going to sit here and look at a decorative knife for a couple of copper. I'm going to be putting up 100 gold pieces. Okay, 100 gold pieces going once, going twice.
I'll give you 150.
120.
oh,
120.
120, 150. Okay, 200 gold pieces. And number 44 wants to put it for the
201 gold piece.
201, 202.
203, and I just give him a look of back off.
I just
Roll
imagine.
roll intimidation.
I
Please,
just imagine
God.
that. I just imagine that the goblin is just kind of like doesn't understand like which numbers are the biggest. He just like understands that like once people stop like putting in numbers, that's when someone wins.
18.
So,
73.
I got
cool.
18.
Okay. So the guy, like, he looks somewhat nervous, but then he goes, 250 gold pieces.
Son of a...
And you see the goblin. He's just like, okay, 250. And it's like, oh, we've can we go up to 300? Oh, number 44. Okay, 350. Okay, let's see if we can go up to 400. 400 for 44. And you notice
I'll
both
give it to you
both of
for
you look
3
over to
copper.
both of you look over to your right, and you notice that number 44 is the paddle he left on his seat. Okay, can we get a 500? 1,000 gold pieces. And everyone's like, oh, shit. Okay, can we get a 1,100? 1,100 going once, going twice. Oh, number 44 going for 1,100. And the guy's looking around trying to find this guy. And you see the paddle of 44 sitting next to it. It's like, it's like, okay, 1,100, and the other guy, he's pissed. He's like, 2,000 gold pieces. And you see the goblin. The goblin gulps. He's like,
Is this still the magic dagger? I lost
that's-
track.
That's a lot. That's a lot of. You're supposed to count here. Yes. 1,000 going once. Going twice. Oh,
3,000
1,000 platinum from number 44.
Oh my
And
god.
everybody's like, what? And everybody's looking around for this. They're just sitting there like confused. And both of you, of course, like glance over one more time and see that number 44 paddle sitting in his seat face up to the ceiling.
Right. Yeah, like he's choosing his own number.
1,000 platinum going once. 1,000 platinum going twice. Sold to number 44. And of course, everybody's like, "What the?" Like one, you can audibly hear one person in a row in front of you just goes, "Who has that much money? Holy shit!"
I don't know if the king has that much money.
Like they could buy the city.
We bought this city.
Fuck the city with platinum coins.
Well, it seems that that is all for our main event. For all of you who yelled random numbers and was able to win, please come over to the auction desk so we can get you your stuff and payments.
Start walking.
So-
I lean over to Cat and say, "Start walking now."
All right. I would go to follow.
And so, as you kind of start walking and everything, are y'all going to the auction desk?
I guess we'll stand near it.
We're just gonna be like, we're trying to not, look suspicious.
Yeah.
Like our
Right.
friend didn't totally just haggle himself into a dagger.
So, as you go over, to you end up at the auction desk and everything, and one of them ushers for him to get over there. It's like, I've got to, I'm supposed to. Oh, I see. Okay. And he walks over and he sits there and he's just like, okay, which number were you? And someone, you see one put a paddle on the desk in front of him, and he goes, which item were you trying to get? It's like, and one of them's like, oh, I was trying to get the magical jug. Magical jug. I see. And he reaches over and he puts a magical jug up there and goes, it's all yours. Hopefully you enjoy it. The next one walks up, starts handing him stuff like that. And then, Rilo walks up, he goes, what number were you? Just kind of snaps. Just, hey, big boy, down here.
All right, Lo.
Yeah. Which number were you?
Waffles.
I don't know. I forgot.
That was 26.
Oh. Which item did you try to get?
I don't think I was able to win any bids. So
No.
Tell him what number
you
you
won
were.
one.
You were. Tell him what number you were.
It was 26.
26.
Oh, 26. 26. And you see the last two items are literally the pearl necklace and the dagger, and just 26. And he reaches over and he grabs both of them. And he goes, "Was it the necklace or the dagger?" Do you know which one?
It was the necklace.
I say it was the dagger.
What?
The dagger?
Yeah, it was the dagger. Yep, that's the one.
Rilo, I need to hear this from you. They're not.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's like we're trying to metagame here. No, not really.
Waffles.
Yeah.
What?
Which one?
The dagger.
Oh, I see, the dagger. Roll me a deception, please.
Wait a minute. You're not trying to steal this dagger. I'm trying to steal this dagger.
5.
Oh my god.
God,
Maybe it was the dagger.
And he just goes, and he looks, he goes, wait. Yeah, I think you were the necklace. I don't think it was the dagger. I think the dagger was meant for someone else. And he puts the necklace up there and goes, your payment, please.
Okay, how much?
And he looks over. There's like a clipboard next to him, and he's like, You know what? Let's not worry about it. And he grabs a bag that he got from somebody else and puts it on the counter and he goes, we'll just use this as your payment, okay?
Oh my god.
Does that sound good?
How much was it? Did someone tell me?
No.
Arilo, roll me a history check.
Oh my god.
He's trying to give it to you for free.
13.
You remember it being like over 100, but you can't remember exactly how much.
Okay. I calmly set the necklace down, and I just bolt away.
Even though he was giving it to you,
I'm
basically.
gonna give it to you for free.
So Rilo goes bolting out the front door. People are looking at him weird. And one of the guys walks over to the goblin and just goes, did he just run out? Did he just run out with anything? What? No. He got scared when I asked him how much it was. And he's like, huh? What? Well, I don't know. Who's the next on our list? The next one on the list, well, considering that you have the necklace and the dagger, if he's the one that got the necklace, well, I guess we'll have to put in another auction here soon. As for the dagger, number 44. Number 40. Oh. I'll take care of this. You go take a break for a little bit. Are you sure? I mean, there's only one more item. I said go take a break! Of course. Yes, of course, sir. Yeah, I'll go take a break then. And you see him like kind of adjust his tie and start walking off. And you start seeing the goblin kind of sitting there. He's starting to sweat nervously. He's like, oh gosh. I don't even know what platinum is. And so he just takes the dagger, he puts it under the table, and then he brings his hands back up and he's like, okay. So what to do now? What was that? Oh gosh. And so you see him, he gets up, he starts walking away, and he starts walking faster as he gets towards the front door, and he bolts out the front.
Does he have the daggers with him, or did he just bolt out without grabbing without the daggers?
You have y'all have no clue.
Oh my god, let's go.
Like
Let's go.
like he's got like the the tux on and everything. He's got like a top hat on and everything. But he doesn't you don't know exactly where. And then like as y'all are like starting to walk out, you see a guy. You see like the main event guy come out, and it seems he's in kind of formal wear, but not like in his tux like before. And he goes, "What do you mean someone else took my place? I'm the one who owns the auction. What do you mean somebody took my? Who did y'all let come through?" And you hear one of them just like, I don't know, some goblin and.
Oh my god.
Oh, so all of us goblins look alike, do we?
So as y'all go out the front door, you see you notice like almost immediately the goblin is like he's like hiding behind a light post, just like standing there, and it seems that his hands are like kind of like up against his chest, like he's trying to hide something. Like his arms are just wrapped around his torso.
Yeah. I'll walk over to him and be like, "Darling, are you trying to hide?"
No, I am hiding.
Oh, right. You're so good at it.
I know you can't see me right now, can you?
No, I actually don't even know where you are.
And then he like steps out. And he goes, "I'm right here."
Oh my goodness! You just scared me.
Okay, whatever. So, did you get the dagger?
No. I could not follow what you were doing in there.
What do you mean?
The whole performance about taking over the job and doing the auction.
You see, didn't get the daggers.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to wear a top hat.
Right. So the dagger's still back in the museum.
Oh, did I forget the dagger? And his arms go in the air, and you see it fall through his tux just onto the ground and under him.
Oh.
I can't believe I left it in there after all that! Oh my gosh! And he like turns and you see him step on it.
I want to use my tail to grab it up from underneath of him.
Yeah. So you like grab it and like as you like pull it up, he kind of like stumbles a little bit. He's like, oh gosh! Oh, that's a cool dagger you got.
Yes, actually, you just found it. It was underneath your boot just now. Good find, darling.
I have sharp objects under my feet! Oh my gosh! And like he immediately kills back, lands on his ass, and starts like taking off the shoes, very big shoes, too big for, way too big for him. Just starts throwing them off and goes, oh gosh, this is why I don't wear shoes!
Trying to hold back from laughing again. Can I look at the dagger and see what it is?
Yes. So this dagger, as you look at it, you notice that roll me Arcana.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yep.
Now the real question is, what happened to the necklace? Or the amulet, sorry.
I think that was left. That is a +2. That's an 18.
So as you look at it, you somewhat recognize it from the engraving on the side of it. You see that the actual thing on the side is called. You literally see like the number 9 on the side of it.
Okay.
And as you kind of like look at it, you're not entirely sure. The only thing you can think of it is you remember a rumor a while back. You remember a rumor a while back from your old tales from back in the day. You remember someone coming by and talking about a rare dagger that has the ability to essentially steal someone's life with ease.
Ooh. Okay. Well, this is a very nice dagger. Perhaps we should find someone who could maybe inspect it further. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Don't worry about it. I got this. And he walks over there and, he kind of like brings your arms down so you can look at the dagger, and he like, goes over and kind of like looks through his hand, and he's like, yes, well, I'm getting something. I think I know what it is.
What is it, darling?
That's a 7.
Very close, very close.
Is that not a 7?
No, darling, that's a 9.
Oh. I wasn't close at all. What are you talking about?
No, it was very close.
No, that's at least 37 away.
Yeah. I actually can't hold back from laughing at that one. Right, well, I still would like to try and find some armor if you, both would want to go and... Actually, maybe we should go and check on Arilo and, see what that was all
Where's
about.
Arilo? Arilo, where did you bolt off to? Rilo? Waffles?
Arilo.
He bolted into another universe.
Waffles!
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 Are you muted?
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
Waffles! Okay, welcome to the waffle segment of today's episode. Viewers at home, all of you, please, do you know where Waffles is? Okay,
Waffles?
well, on the count of 3, in order for Waffles to find us, all of you need to scream, "Hey, Waffles!" Okay? Here we go. All together. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Waffles!
Hey,
That's actually
actually
crazy.
works.
That's actually crazy. This is nuts. Is this the
It
new
seems
summoning
he's
ritual?
noticed something. Okay, kids. All of you together. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Waffles!
Oh my gosh.
He's here. What do we wish to speak to him?
yeah, dude. Yes.
Arilo, where did you go after you bolted out the door?
I think I went to the bar to drink.
He's breaking. Oh my god.
I wouldn't do it.
I told you, everyone's breaking at least once this episode.
I was expecting Waffles to be able to hold it in the whole time, but dude, I guess him being like woken up to that.
This is nuts. This is nuts.
Okay, so he went to the bar. So you notice he's actually sitting right across the street at a bar with like a patio outing and everything, sitting under a nice umbrella at a picnic table, just having himself a drink.
Oh, well, he looks just fine.
No, he looks very distraught. Wait, what does distraught mean?
Let's carry
Well, it
on.
reminds me of 2 holes, Mind Goblin.
You're not here right now.
I'm in your head. You're always thinking of me.
Well, of course, he's always in my mind. I mean, I am the Mind Goblin.
He's living there rent free.
Wait, yeah, no, you need to start paying rent if you're gonna be in there. It's gonna be at least 2 copper.
Just don't even say copper, just 2.
It's gonna be 2. 2 holes.
Good Lord. We've all become brain rotted.
So ever since the Mind Goblin attacked.
I I'd like to go and look for armor now. Some leather armor.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So, so they find Arilo and everything. Seems like he was having a drink. Now you're going to go find some leather armor. So, gotta find some magical leather armor. Let's see what you can find. So, around the town, you can find quite a few things, nothing too crazy. Anything in particular looking for?
Maybe something to just up my AC some, and or something with like a magical effect on it.
Something a little more specific, like what kind of magical effect are we looking for? Are we looking for like a resistance or a cool ability?
Let's go for a cool ability. Something that I would like, deals with like sneaking or
Okay.
something that would make sense for a rogue.
The first thing I thought of was like spider armor.
Oh no! Don't give me spider armor. Ew.
So as you're walking around the city, there are a couple of places. You head over to a couple armor smiths and everything, kind of talk to them. You do see that there's a couple of armor of resistance that you can find. There's like a plus, just a simple like +1 leather that you could find as well. There's a couple of +1 leathers that you could find around. But you also they sit there and tell you that you can find resistance stuff, but mentioning the whole are there anything that enhances abilities or anything, and they tell you about a tailor who actually specializes in making magical clothing and armor, is light armor as well, and that maybe you should give them a give them a quick little visit.
All right. Go there.
Okay. So, they tell you that the place is actually inside of it's a little stall that's kind of, well, I wouldn't say stall. It's a little area that's kind of built into the side of one of the castle walls at the market. And so, as you head your way there, you find yourself walking up to a small little tailoring shop that's kind of built inside of the outer the outer gate of the castle wall in the market, and the sign up front seems to be a small little sign. It almost looks like the embroiderment of it's like a very fancy it's like a very fancy banner that has kind of like a shield icon, but the actual the actual design of it itself seems to be a checkered pattern of kind of like a hot pink and black.
It's my boy.
And so, as you go and open the door, you see a guy running around, to multiple mannequins in there trying to fix up some stuff. It's like, 1 second, I'll be there in just a moment. Please do not don't touch anything. And he goes and starts messing with things, and after about a minute or two, he turns over and he looks straight at Katarina. He goes, oh, darling, no, we can't have any of that. Oh, man, you definitely are in the right place. Let me get you all fixed up. I know you've come here for a few things. Now I'm thinking of maybe like a design that's a little less, I guess you could say, dark and something a little more flashy, like maybe add a few colors here and here, maybe add a little bit of yellow kind of to gild it all together, or maybe like a gold around like the shoulders. I think I'm onto something here.
Gold. I do not prefer gold.
I mean, it's not going to be real gold. It's going to be way too much. Of course. I was talking about like more of like a fabric gold, like and he goes and shows a little bit of fabric. It's like something like this.
Yes. No. I do not like it.
Oh, I see. You're more of the dark and brooding type. I understand. How about we go with a little bit of red velvet? That actually could be nice. We could put that with a little bit of put it with like a little bit of royal purple, and we can tie the whole thing together. Oh, I'm getting something, and like starts running over to a mannequin and grabbing some fabrics.
Oh, dear.
This guy looks like a nut job.
I agree, actually. Darling, do you have anything that has any magical effects to it? Or are you just putting together an outfit?
And like, as you already see about like 7 or 8 things, like stitches in the fabric already being made, just like, oh, you wanted magical. Oh, I'm sorry. I made the assumption that you just were coming here for clothes. Not many people come here for magical stuff. Haven't made anything magical in a while. Ugh, okay. Let's see. Walks over and goes, dark and brooding. Looks like the adventuring type. Am I correct?
That you are.
Okay, and seeing as you have weapons, I can probably assume that you want something that will strike fear.
Sure, that sounds delightful.
I see.
And with a bit more protection, preferably. A little bit.
Well, of course, I'm not going to send you out in a skimpy outfit. I mean, that's for the bedroom, not for the battlefield. And he turns and starts walking toward back, and it's like, I think I have something for you. A customer a while back had me make this for them. The enchantments on it, of course, are a little out of my pay grade. I had to get someone to enchant it, for all of that. However, I think that I was able to modify it quite a bit to do something great. And so comes out and brings out it seems like a leather set of armor and lays it onto a table and goes, now I can make a few modifications if you so wish, but honestly, I feel like you might be the best one for this. See, this one here, I make the base armor and everything. It's not very difficult. I used to make leather armor every now and then. I even used to have people come up to me for random things like making a wolf pelt to do a coat, or making, like bird feathers into a headdress. I mean, some weird stuff. But this is simple. I could definitely do this any day. It's very simple. However, it's not too flashy. It's not too great. But that's because it has a little bit of a different touch to it. You see, I actually use this from time to time to don some pretty clothes. So this here, I'm not sure what it's called. Maybe I should have asked if there was a name for it. Nonetheless, when you put this armor on, you get to choose what you look like, so it doesn't matter what other people think. I mean, other than the fact of choosing something good. Yes. Go ahead and give it a try. Give it a whirl. But not out here. There's too many boys out here. Yeah. The rest of you, shoo, get out. And she literally just starts ushering the others. It's like, the rudeness of people sometimes, and walks over and actually like pulls kind of like a curtain up that kind of like hides you from the rest of them. It's like, It's in like basically leaving you there to change, and you can just hear from the other side of the curtain, just like, yes, you all can stay. You all can stay outside. Stay outside. Yes, and don't come inside until the lady is finished, and then you can woo all over her afterwards. And you hear the door close. It's like, I'll be over on the other side of this curtain if you need me.
What happened? What I missed?
Alright.
You got all ushered out for the privacy of Katarina's changing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
change into the armor.
So you change into the armor, and like as you get the final piece on and everything, you hear him just go, I think I just heard the last little strap of the armor being put on. Are you finished and okay?
Yes, I'm fine, darling. And I'm gonna open up the curtain.
So as you open the curtain, it's like, oh. Well, that looks dreadful on you.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh, yes, forgot. The second part of the whole thing. So, real quick, all you have to do is just kind of like imagine and just lightly tap the armor itself of what you want it to look like. Just anything at all.
Alright. I'm going to imagine I'll imagine a gown. I guess. Can I do that? Just a red gown.
One second. Yes.
Okay, I will do that. And tap the armor.
Yep. So you do that, and you notice, that as you kind of tap the armor, it's almost like a magical mist kind of covers the armor and just flies down, creating a beautiful gown. Creating a beautiful gown for you, and you notice that the weight itself doesn't seem like the weight changes at all. But you notice that the armor itself, like even wearing it and looking on the inside of the gown and everything, I mean, it looks and pretty much feels like a perfect, it looks and feels pretty much as like a perfect gown. It's just that it weighs about the same as your armor normally does. And you notice as you kind of tap as you kind of tap your chest and everything, that you can somewhat feel feel that it's not really much of an impact as normal clothes would be. So the armor is still there.
So say shoulder, it's like a strapped shoulder. So bare skin there. So I would tap it and I would basically feel the leather basically.
You wouldn't necessarily feel the leather, but you would you would still feel the bare skin, but as you touch in that particular area where the strap of the leather would be in the the shoulder pads, it feels like it's less resistance there.
Got you. Well, this is impressive, darling.
Of course, it's something that's in my shop. There's nothing but impressive things in here all the time. Now, should we bring all the men in here so they can woo over you?
Sure, why not?
So he goes over, opens the door, and just goes, "It's your madam awaits, and now all of you, please do us a favor and don't come in being like, oh, you need to be a little better, be a little more refined for just a few moments. At least give her the dream of that, since she's clearly been hanging around a bunch of ruffians. But come on in.
Oh.
So,
All right.
he starts to usher you all in, and you all come in, and as you see her standing in a beautiful gown, looking like she's about to go to a royal ball, and the goblin just goes, "Who's this chick?"
Oh dear.
Well, what he means is you look unrecognizably beautiful, my friend.
Thank you, darling. I feel quite nice, to be honest.
Well, that's good.
But this is armor. It's not just a gown. And I'm going to envision my old the armor that I was wearing, and I'll tap the dress.
Okay, like as in your original clothes, or
Yeah, the ones that I changed out of in order to change into this.
okay.
this
Yeah,
dress.
so you do that, and you see that an exact copy of your clothes is completely created, even though they're sitting off to the side.
Mhm.
That's completely created on top of you. Feels pretty much the same. You do notice that the weight is slightly more because you're wearing leather armor. But other than that, I mean, it looks pretty much exactly the same.
Impressive, isn't it?
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, why would you go and do all of that? I mean, I thought the entire purpose was to change out of that raggedy clothes. I mean, I thought you were trying to go for something a little better.
It's merely a demonstration, darling.
Oh, I see. You got to show off the merchandise. That's completely fine. Speaking of merchandise, you do have money to pay for this, right?
I've got a bit. I also do have, if you're interested, I do have a pair of boots would be willing to trade in as well.
Pair of boots. Well, I can always look at them and see if they're going to be any interest to me. I'm not exactly looking for anything, like metal. I'm not one of those
No, it's
weirdos.
It's not metal, darling.
Okay. Yes, I could take a look at them then.
All right. Well, firstly, how much would you be looking for this beautiful set of armor?
Oh, well, you see, due to just the fact that, due to the fact that, I've had it for a while, I might not want to keep it that long, but, it has come pretty handy from time to time. I think I could probably drop it for, I'd say maybe 500.
All right. Okay. Well, I would like to offer these boots, and I'm going to hand him over the boots of the Winterlands that I have.
And as you see him take it, he kind of pinches it, like it's disgusting. It's just like, oh, do I look like a cobbler to you? My gosh.
Darling, these boots are not just simple boots. They do have a magical effect to them.
Yes, but they look like they were created in an armor smith.
Hmm.
So, you gonna give the lady a discount, or maybe you take it as an offer?
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Who?
You.
Cat? Oh, me? Okay.
Yep.
Give me a second. Advantage. Oh, wow. 26.
Ooh.
I could always try. What do these boots do? Other than looking
Well,
hideous.
As far as I know, these boots can keep you warm in extremely cold climates. So much as
Wait, so you gave me snow boots?
these are technically snow boots, yes.
Oh, gosh,
no,
or even worse.
It's not how you sell the product.
But I may not be
Mhm.
a cobbler, but I do know my way around clothes.
You could
I might
also
be able to
have
do
my
something with
last.
these.
You could also have my last set of armor towards it as well.
Hmm. Well, I'm not sure what I would. Well, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm coming up with an idea. Yes, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Yes, of course, I could do that. Oh, I'm getting an idea. And he runs over, starts grabbing some of the armor and everything, and starts quickly throwing it on a mannequin, just completely ripping the fabric of the and the stitches from the previous thing working on. Throws the stuff on, starts quickly getting all the armor on, and starts messing with the boots, and it's and as he's sitting there making measurements and stuff, he goes, "Oh yes, I forgot payment. And you see him. He walks over, and he grabs a a random almost looks like a sewn badge of some sort. Very finely sewn. I mean, this looks like it was machine sewn. But the machines itself seem to be very rare, and you don't see any of those in here. So he walks over and he's like, and he hands you the badge. It just goes, I will offer this as a gift, but if anybody ever needs anything for clothing-wise, send them here and show them that badge.
Gladly. That is a perfect deal, darling. And personally, I would love to stop by every now and then and see some of your works.
Of course, a lot of people do. I mean, I do make clothes for the king after all. So,
Impressive.
well, you have a blessed day, and make sure that these guys don't fight over you too much. I mean, seriously, at this point, they look like they're wooing over you, and you just see them all just kind of standing there, They're not really freaking out. They're not really
Do any of us hear that?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool, great.
It's good luck with all of them, and darling, enjoy the new armor.
Thank you very much, darling. And I'll make sure to keep them in check. I'll walk over to the group.
Yep.
Well, anything else that you all want to go and do?
Nope, I'm good.
And it's so y'all kind of start making your way out the door, and as you exit the door, you can hear the goblin behind you guys. He's still kind of inside, just like, who is this lady?
That was our friend. It's our friend from earlier.
I'll turn to him and lean down, take his hand, be like, I do apologize, darling. I never did really introduce myself. I am Katarina.
Oh, nice to meet you, ballerina.
No. Katarina.
Ballerina?
Is cat easier for you?
Tack? No. Nice to meet you, Tack.
Well, at least they didn't call you dear.
Oh my god.
He
okay.
literally just takes your hand and just starts shaking it. Nice to meet you, Tack.
Mm. It's a pleasure, Mind Goblin.
He just smiles and just keeps shaking your hand.
I keeps shaking his head back until he lets go.
Just keep shaking your hand, literally just not stopping.
I'm gonna look to Morgan. Help dying.
Just let go. I don't think it's gonna stop.
I'm gonna try and take my hand back.
No, as you take your hand back, he's just standing there, his hand still pretending to shake.
Oh
boy.
dear.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And,
If you didn't know, I am Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer.
Yes. Wonderful name.
Yeah, my friend gave it to me.
Okay. Shall we go do what we need to do?
please.
Yeah. So, I'll head off. Were y'all doing any more shopping?
Yeah, I wanted to do some searching for the voodoo dolls.
Oh, voodoo doll. Okay, cool. You want to? Oh yeah, you want voodoo dolls.
I wanted to find some that help me heal my teammates, or at least help me help them in battle.
I can get you. I can get you voodoo dolls from a stall for like 5 silver pieces each.
Are they special?
No, it's a creepy old woman that's just kind of sitting there. You're not sure if they're magical or not.
Is there any special ones? Help me
mean-
heal better from a distance.
What do you think this is?
Raisins.
He basically wants to be able to, like, channel his magic through the dolls.
In order
order
to heal my
to-
teammates, yeah.
Right,
Ooh.
from a distance.
Yeah, in what world would they sell voodoo dolls that actually work?
True. I don't know. Worth a shot.
You're,
I
you're,
can
sta-
make-
you're
just
standing in the.
make
You're
them.
literally standing in the city where their goddess is like the entire thing of natural order. There's nothing natural about a voodoo doll.
You'd probably have to go to
Boo.
some other type of city.
Yeah. Dang. I'll just buy supplies to make the voodoo dolls.
Okay, cool. Yeah. 5 silver per doll.
How many friends do I got? Got 4 friends. I'm gonna make 4 dolls.
Doesn't make one of Yorn.
Doesn't make one.
Oh, I got 5 friends. I'm gonna make 5 dolls.
No, you got 4 friends now.
Everybody gets a creepy doll. There is no escaping.
So, wait, you're saying? Wait, what about the zombie?
They come and go.
Oh. What about Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer?
He needs to stick around a little bit longer, then he'll get his own.
Oh, okay.
I have a couple friends.
Alright,
Let's see. So you said how many silver?
5 per.
5
It would be
per?
25 for 5.
Okay,
So
cool.
you all head back, kind of meet up at the house again. Upon arriving, you're all kind of sitting around, getting some food together and kind of eating.
Ugg, while we're
Yep.
eating, Ugg has the alchemy jug at the table, and he's using it to produce beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to know the best part about the beer?
What?
What's that?
I can produce up to 4 gallons of beer with
Let's
this thing.
go.
Jeez.
And it can spill out 2 gallons per minute. So,
You getting
So-
drunk tonight, boys?
Yeah.
So the way the alchemy jug works is it can produce 1 liquid per day, and it's got a max amount of like the certain liquid it can produce per day. So for like beer, it's a maximum of 4 gallons
Cool.
Gotcha.
per day.
So, all of you enjoy food and everything. So, are y'all getting drunk?
Yeah, let's get drunk.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
I'll drink
So-
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Mind Goblin want some beer?
So Mind Goblin reaches over, grabs a tankard that y'all pour, and he starts drinking. And he's like, "Oh gosh! Oh, it's nasty! Oh, it's awful! What did y'all do to this water?"
Oh no, this is beer.
It's what?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
The hell is that?
Oh.
You guys like to try this IPA I brewed in my basement?
And he takes another sip, and you see his face gets all stretched up, and he's like, "Oh, wait, I think it's kind of messing with my mind." I know why y'all call me Mind
Mind
Goblin now. And that's where we're gonna end this episode of eDIOCRACY.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Fucking lot of episodes I've ever had.
He now thinks he has special powers whenever he drinks. Way to go.
I told you this episode was just going to be D's nuts and shopping.
Oh, gosh.
By the way, for the cloak of elven kind, Ugg's gonna like wear it but not have the hood on, kind of thing.
Okay.
Word.
Gosh. I just want to point out, I did not intend for him to be in this episode this much, but like, the joke just got funnier and funnier.
Yeah. The joke
That's a
that
good
wrote
NPC.
You know, they say the rule of threes, but you know, sometimes it's funnier if you go more than 3 times.
Yeah.
I think we found a new goblin to adopt.
I don't know. I think I might.
Now
like
the
this one better
now the
than
real
Bridget.
question, all of you, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like, subscribe button down below. Please comment. Will the party ever give him back? Will Mind Goblin forever be stuck with the party, or will they actually make the trade for Yorn? Find out in the next episode of Mind Goblin, the Dragon Slayer. Oh God! What if we made a whole side series for him?
Oh, I love it.
Gosh.
I'm pretty sure YouTube might age restrict it.
Yeah, probably.
That's another prediction down below. Do you think this video is going to get age restricted for saying Mind Goblin so many times?
Yeah, baby.
Thank you all so much once again for watching. This is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying, peace out. Have an amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you in the next episode of The Land of Galore. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.